the day, J Kid with the man, boy. Put the team on his back like a Jansport. Ben 10 with the dribble drive hand on. Pick and roll, full contact, this is a man sport. County of Kings, really the Kingsborough. You know Crown Heights, so you know that sound, right? Brooklyn Bridges, DFS defending. The Brooklyn Block Party, clacks and double digits. Got the Barclays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, 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 B-R-O-O-K, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Head hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting to score next. My J is all net, me and David just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make you watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The sturdy or Millie rock like a FanDuel. That's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy. Shout out to all the Nets fans. We the best fans. Shout out to Iceman. Inspired this show. I don't know where he at. Leave in the chat. What I will say is this. He must have missed. Okay. Oh, I'm about to say. Yo, Iceman. Oh, shit. I don't know what happened to Iceman. I thought he was there. I could have swore he was there. But I just want to, before you pull up, so you know what I'm saying? I just want to let you know that yesterday we spoke on this topic. You know what I mean? All right, there you go. Yo, what up, Iceman?
Yo, I've had a little bit of difficulties just now getting on, but I'm here.
Oh, I just want to let you know what I mean? We was clowning around yesterday saying that Brandon Ingram shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, on the team because, and I titled the show the way I did because if going forward as a vlogger, this is how I'm on. This is what type of time I'm on. Who's motivated to come here to help win us a championship, and it's not just a stop for them to get a check like Harden, KD, and Kyrie. I mean, you know, no pun intended. But I seen you on Twitter, and you said he'd be a good fit here. I said, why? You said you got many reasons, so we here for it. Shout out to the chat. Hit the like button. Iceman is here to talk to us about, you know, why is it a good thing for us to pursue a Brandon Ingram? I'm looking forward to hearing this. You got the floor, Iceman.
All right, I'm gonna start with Brandon Ingram, 6'8", wing, hard to defend. You know what I'm saying? He can create for himself with ease, no problems. Hard to defend again. You know what I'm saying? With his creation, you can play him. Because I was looking at the roster and I was looking at videos, basketball videos all day today. That's all I did. You know what I mean? And I looked at the way he played, and I heard what y'all said yesterday. Would you play him at the 4? Would you put him at the 2? Would you put him at the 3? And honestly, you can play him at the 2, the 3, and the 4, depending on matchups. And I seen on one of his games, I went to watch him versus Boston. New Orleans versus Boston, and they put Jason Tatum on him, couldn't guard him. They put Jaylen Brown on him, couldn't guard him. They put Al Horford on him, couldn't guard him. Then they put what's dude's name? The one that just had the chip to in the playoffs.
Derek White.
Derek White. couldn't guard him. And I'm sitting here like that's almost the whole starting five that could not guard this dude. And I think
Okay.
he dropped like 40 on him, right? And I'm
Mhm.
saying to myself, right, if New Orleans want to get off him, they want Zion and the other younger guys to start. And you put him on a roster like this, that creates a problem for anybody else. You know what I mean? If you can hold on to Cam Thomas and if you can keep Bridges and you can switch the lineup between those three, you can move BI at the 2. You can bring Cam off the bench. You can bring Cam. You can have a big lineup. You can put Cam at the 1 for certain
Blasphemy.
purposes. You could put BI at the 2. You could put Bridges at the 3. You could put I'm gonna use Clowney because he's here. Clowney at the 4. That's a crazy lineup. You know what I'm saying? When you get down to Claxton, if he's still here, if you get down to that, that's a crazy lineup. And it's hard. It makes it so difficult to defend because Cam and BI will put so much pressure on you. And you gotta double team BI and you gotta double team Cam Thomas. So that leaves you with Bridges. And if you swing pass, Bridges could, off a swing pass and you try to close out, that's already trouble. And then you got Claxton and Clowney. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I see the game. It's a lot of pressure from him. I watched so many videos where he puts so much pressure on other guys. He break them down, make a nice little pass, swing out. He passes to the wing. He passes to the big man. He makes all the passes. You know what I mean? Like he is just a difficult guy to deal with at 6'8".
I mean, you make a fair point, but realistically, how did he fit on the team? Let me say why. For one, I don't see contract-wise how we could pick him up and still have the same guys on our team. And more the point I want you to speak to is how is he not going to cut into the opportunity of Noah Clowney developing next season? He could be right smack in the middle of that shit, bro.
All right. So financially, I'm not good with the finances. I'll let you know that right now. You know what I mean? I'm not one of them guys that go into detail of how to make it work and all that stuff. I can't do it. But as far as cutting into Clowney, I'm gonna say this about Clowney. This is how I see Noah Clowney, and I don't see him as how other people see Noah Clowney. I see Noah Clowney as either a bench guy or still a G League guy. And even though he showcased his skills like that, right? I believe, like I've been saying, you want somebody at the 4 who can actually because when you have Ben Simmons and you have Claxton, you need the 4 to be able to create for himself and score. If you didn't have Ben at the 1 and Claxton at the 5, then that maybe I would change my mind about Clowney. But the way I see it, you need somebody there that could create for them own because as far as Ben's injury, even though he might come back and play this year, if he can't get downhill like the way he used to, that's going to create problems. And if Claxton's not shooting and Ben's not shooting, that creates problems. So you don't want to have a wing guy, Clowney, just sitting and not being able to create for himself off the dribble and stuff like that, because between Ben and Claxton, that's cheating right there. You know what I mean? You could just sit off both of them, and it makes it difficult for Cam Thomas and Bridges. You know what I mean? That's the way I see the game. Unless Ben is not in, right? If he don't start, and you have damn, why am I forgetting names right now? Dennis Schroeder. Then Dennis could shoot and spread the floor a little bit, so that makes the dynamic a little different. You know what I mean? So that's how I see it.
I gotta disagree. I think Noah Clowney is the starting 4 in this league. I think he should get the minutes. I think he's going to be shy of a double guy or very close to it. Brandon Ingram, I think he's a good player, but I think he was a number 1 pick as well. I don't know if he met his expectations being a high draft pick,
Right.
being a high draft pick that he was. I think he's a great player, but at the end of the day, I don't see him being. I didn't see him like taking the lead charge with the New Orleans Pelicans. I thought he could have been more of a leader. I felt like he was kind of second to CJ McCollum when he got on the team. And if he was cool with that, I don't need that. Willie Green is a new coach, and Brandon Ingram got there before him. For him, again, Brandon Ingram not to take that last shot in the playoffs, and it was contingent on whether or not CJ McCollum knocks down the shot. It's another reason why I don't want Brandon Ingram on the team. You know what I'm saying? I think he is a great talent, but how motivated is he to play? Like some players, they happy they made it to the NBA, and that's their win. That's their success. I don't know if he is motivated enough to, take it to the next level to try to win a championship for a franchise that never had an NBA championship. I just don't think that he's our guy. I think he's been in the league for like 10 seasons, and I've never seen him go to the finals. I never seen him go to the conference finals. He hasn't done enough in his NBA career for me to feel confident that he's somebody that we should obtain and make him the focal point of our offense. I ain't fan to debate anything you said about his offense, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think he's everything you know what I mean, described him as. But I still feel like even with him being that, again, I don't see how it's not going to cut into Clowney minutes. I don't see why he would want to be here when he's, you know what I'm saying, such a vet. And, we trying to go young. We got a bunch of player development coaches. Brandon Ingram is what, 30? 31?
He's 26.
He's 26?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's young. So
Yeah.
You can never avoid that point then.
Yeah, I checked it today. He's 26.
Okay, that's pretty dope. But how we post again, like you said, you can't know the money, but again, just the money side of it is just how available would he be though? You feel what I'm saying? And why would he want to play with the Brooklyn Nets? And the reason why I say that, I don't think he was able to maximize his potential because he didn't have a point guard with the New Orleans Pelicans. He would be coming into a similar situation coming to the Brooklyn Nets. You feel what I mean? Because they basically, Schroeder, but I don't know, man. I'm not confident in it. And with all of the things that could happen, that's one of the last things I want to happen, bro. He is not somebody I want to acquire, but I definitely wanted to hear your talking point to it. Yesterday, I was saying that, I don't even want to tell you what we were saying yesterday.
No, I listened to it. That's why I went and go watch B.I. film today to see, like, or give my opinion on what I've seen and what I think, because like you said, you feel like the Brooklyn Nets are trying to go young. I still don't think they're trying to go young, at least not right at this moment. I still think they're in between either going young or going for a star type player. And if I'm gonna say it like this, if they was going for a star type player instead of Donovan, I think I would lean towards BI instead, because you can play him at so many positions and create so many mismatches. That's why I would say that.
I mean, you got the chat rocking with you. Orange said this year he was bad in the playoffs, but last year he had an amazing playoff series just 2 seasons back. League Bremer confirmed that he's 26. He said, Orange says B.I. should be a 3, ideally. And I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? But that's Mikal Bridges' spot. And moving to Mikal Bridges to the 2, no, bro. Let's call it what it is. Are we forcing Mikal Bridges to be a starter? Or should he be coming off the bench? I'm tired of this shit, man.
Nah, he's a starter, bro. He's a starter. I know B.I.
Nah, let's have this conversation, bro. Nah, seriously, let's have this conversation. Is Mikal Bridges a starter in this league?
Yeah, he's a starter. He's definitely a starter. He's definitely a starter in the league. No doubts about it. He's a starter. You know what I mean?
I felt like listen, again, I don't know, man. He did some good work coming off of the bench. He cut into Cam. He can't create his own shot. All he was doing was putting up 28, 27-footers, 28-footers. Like, bro, why are you taking 3-pointers to start the game? You don't start the game with a 3-pointer, bro. That's not what you, and the contested 3-pointer at that. It's not like they just wide open 3-pointers, like they using 16, 17 seconds off the shot clock and then putting up the best available, you know what I'm saying, shot attempt. Nah, bro, they getting straight to that 3-pointer, chucking it up and fucking it up. You know what I mean?
Well,
So I don't know if Mikal Bridges is a starter. I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you, bro. Mikal Bridges might need to come off the bench next season, man.
Nah, he a starter. He a starter. He's just not what he's just not a one. You know what I mean? He's just not a one. I would say he is a 2 and a 3. You know what I mean? To me, he's a 2 and a 3. And even though he's not dynamic, but he's good enough to put up at least 22 points a game. He's good enough at least to do that. So I would say he is a starter. You know what I mean? Now to get him to 25 or 26 points a game, like the offense got to be flowing a certain way. Things have to be run a certain way for him in order for him, the type of player he is, to succeed and be that type of scorer. You know what I mean?
Bro, I hear that, bro. And I like your soliloquy, but at the end of the day, he can't create his own shot, bro. You know what I mean? He can't create his own shot. And, one thing I wanted to say about vlogging is we got to admit when we're wrong. You know what I mean? Now, and you're a person that you'll stick to it until the wheels fall off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, at the end of the day, I do not like the fact that Mikal Bridges got comfortable trying to think that being a starting 2 guard. And again, he was playing behind Devin Booker, and Devin Booker was getting to the midi, getting to the paint, knocking down free throws. That's how he was scoring the ball. He seen Devin Booker score at a 3-way level scoring. He didn't come here and do that, bro. Anytime, most of the good games that Mikal Bridges had, that was because he was getting to the midi or getting to the cup. You know what I'm saying? And I think he got to put on some weight too. You know what I mean? Mikal Bridges got to eat some chopped cheese. He talking about eat Chipotle. Fuck out of here. You don't eat no Chipotle. You don't eat no rice and peas and beans. You don't eat no motherfucking tortillas. You ain't eating no motherfucking burritos. If you was eating, let me tell you something, Mikal Bridges. If you was eating Chipotles every day, you would have gained about 25 pounds, bro. And I know you play basketball all the time, but bro, trust me, bro, you must be eating one thing a day. That's the only thing you eat, bro. You gotta put more weight on in the Eastern Conference. All that finesse shit don't fly over here. They gonna push your ass around. You got or at least work on your core. I heard Wemby say that. Wemby basically said he didn't want to bulk up, which he kind of did if you've seen his pictures as of recent.
Yeah.
But he was like, yo, I don't want to be some diesel guy. I want to just work on my core, like, his core, work on the strengthening. And I don't know. I want Mikal Bridges to do the same thing, man. I want him to be working out right now. He should be somewhere working out, working on his handle, working on like ISOs. He should be doing ISO drills, learning how to handle the ball, learning how to move, defender without a screen or a pick, learning to listen to watch Reggie Miller film. Watch Reggie Miller film. See him come off that screen and get that stop and pop. Watch him do that shit. Like, nah, bro, y'all be capping for Mikal. Mikal need to be working on his game right now, respectfully. I got nothing but love for him, but at the end of the day, I don't like the fact that Nets fans, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Wally. I'm not subbing you, Wally, but I did think of you, you know what I mean? But I'm not subbing you. But thinking that Mikal he's the guy that's going to lead us somewhere, bro. He's not the guy. He's not the leader on the offensive side of the ball. Jalen Brunson was gassing him. Josh Hart was gassing him. And again, they trying to tell him like, yo, I know you a plumber, but I want you to do some electrician work. And he go over there trying to be an electrician, and he be like, what's happening? I don't even know what's happening right now. And that's what happened. He should stay at the 3. And just like the dude told him in Casino, he said you should have stayed in the food and beverages. You wanted to be on TV. Being on TV is the 2 guard. You want to go to the 2 guard. You want to be in the limelight. You want to put your face on the television. That's what you want to do. But no, you should stay in food and beverages. Stay in food and beverages. Stay low key. Stay in the small forward. Do the dirty work. Scramble. Get the ball. Pause. Get the loose balls. You know what I'm saying? Do the intangible things. Stop trying to come here and do what Jalen Brunson is doing. You are not a scorer like Jalen Brunson, respectfully. Jalen Brunson could create his own shot because he got handles. You ain't got handles like Jalen Brunson. If he's so much your friend, if Jalen Brunson is so much your friend, why y'all not working together on handles? If he was your friend, he'll call you over like, yo, bro, it's easy to steal the ball from you. You ain't got no type of handles. You need to pull up and let me show you how to dribble the ball, my guy. Like, if he ain't doing that, he ain't his real friend. Fuck all that Villanova shit. That shit over with. Maybe all that shit from Villanova is true, but they don't play on the same team, and you can't have the same camaraderie with a friend if y'all not on the same team. You think they would be the same people if Jalen Brunson or Mikal Bridges played for Villanova and one of them went to Georgia Tech? No. No, that shit. Mikal need to leave that Villanova spirit. Like, yo, I go against you now. You know, y'all talking shit about my team. Yo, I'm making this a rant about Mikal. My fault, bro. Listen, I don't think that Bi. I don't think we should pay Bi, bro, because they gonna have to pay dude. It's not like he just gonna come here off the vet minimum.
Right. No, that's why New Orleans wanted to move off him too, because they wasn't willing to give him that new contract. But like I'm saying, like if you look, like Cam Thomas is a nice scorer, but he's not as dynamic as Bi. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? At the size Cam Thomas is and the height that Bi and the length that Bi has, you know what I'm saying? He has advantages with that length. Now Bridges he has the same thing. Like, he's a little bit taller, but he can't do what Bi do. And as far as building a team and a roster, you need at least one guy like that. And that's why the Nets are looking for like the superstar talent, because they don't have that one guy that can just do a lot of things and make it way easier for everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Look at the teams that recently just won the championships. All of these superstars came out the draft. Why we can't make it Cam Thomas over any guy that over the Brandon Ingram?
I'm gonna say, right, Cam Thomas is a two guard, but them guys that come out the draft is big wings, right? You know what I'm saying? Them dudes like 6'7". Fucking what's the name is playing power forward. Jason Tatum is playing power forward at times. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big wing, and that's why I said somebody like Bi, because when we talk about Donovan Mitchell, he's at the 1 and the 2, but them big wings like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, you know what I'm saying? They doing it on the wings when you got Bridges, who's not a big creator, and Cam Johnson, who's not a big creator, and DFS that's not a big creator. You know what I'm saying? They giving people the works. You know what I'm saying? They get pause. They getting busy on the wing. So you need somebody. You get what I'm saying? You need a wing like Bi. And I'm not saying we can't find one in the draft, but it is difficult to find a guy like one of them. You could take a chance. I wouldn't mind taking a chance either. But as far as I'm seeing to build a team, you need a guy like that. You need a guy like Cam Thomas, and you need a guy like Bridges. You know what I mean? Like, you need like all three of those guys.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying, bro. But look, all I'm trying to say is somebody like Cam Thomas could, not necessarily I'm saying, but to Orange Spiegel, I'm not saying Jason Tatum, but give him the keys. The same way Portland, when they got Dame Lillard, I mean, they probably didn't know what to expect from him, but they at least gave him the keys. Give him the keys. Give these players, specifically Cam Thomas, and the opportunity for him to showcase everything with him being the premier guy, the premier player. You know, KD, Kyrie, and Harden make sense in front of him, okay? But not Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, you know what I mean? They got to make up for their sins. The Brooklyn Nets was sinning, not winning, by not giving Cam Thomas the keys last season, you know what I'm saying? So and when it sounds funny, Iceman, but we was 32-50. You know what I mean? Listen, all I'm saying is this, I'm trying to be politically correct. The reason why I chose these words, because your guy, the owner, Joe Tsai, he says my religion is winning. If your religion is winning, then you sinning, not giving Cam Thomas the keys. Let me explain. Now, the Brooklyn Nets fans forgive you for your sins. We forgive you for your sins, but you got to make things right. You know what I'm saying? You got to make things right. You got to say, you know what? I was wrong. And I think that he wants to do that. I think he wants to go forward and make this a good team. Why have a team in a city like this and just have us mediocre or looking bad? That's not why you here. That's not why we here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say respectfully, John Wall, what did you know what I mean, for the Washington Wizards? He's another example that had the keys. He did what he did, but case in point is he at least he had the keys. There's players that get the keys, and I'm not saying Cam Thomas is good. I'm not saying Cam Thomas is good as these players. That's not the conversation, but he could score just as good as them. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like if the league values if you could score and you know what I mean, they like to showcase those players. There's no reason not to give Cam Thomas the keys, knowing that he could average shot like 30 points. Bro, he could average 30 in this league next season. That's how I feel. Yo, Leaf, you not getting me with that breaking news. I'm about to throw the link in the chat because this is a stalemate between me and Iceman. Iceman don't agree with me about this BI thing. He think he should come here. I don't think that he should be here. And it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? We just gonna have to agree to disagree. We can hear from we gonna hear from some more people in the chat to see if y'all want Brandon Ingram to come to the team. Yeah, I heard the reasons. Me and Iceman say yes or no, yay or nay. Y'all more than welcome to, you know what I'm saying, let us know because hopefully they listen to this. And again, we want to be winning, not sinning. If he said, Josiah said, my religion is winning. Those are his words. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? So listen,
yeah,
I like that religion, and I know that religion. And if he listened to Big Fan Breezy, he already winning. Bars.
What up?
yo,
Hey, here come Leaf with the don't put no dark cloud over the Brooklyn Nets fans. I seen you on Twitter all day talking about we suck and yada yada. Nah, I'm trying to get us our first championship, man. I want to be part of that, man. Shout out to Mr. Whammy, man. I want Mr. Whammy to be part of that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear you being real. Nothing happened yet. Nothing's happened yet.
Well, I'm not happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Ice, ain't you happy? I'm happy.
I'm good, bro. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
good.
I'm happy. Yeah.
I'm living
Everybody
life.
happy. Yeah, everybody good, man. I mean, shit. Yeah, Nets daily good, man. Nets Kingdom good. Everybody good. Everybody good except for you, Breezy. Shit.
What you mean I ain't good?
I
I
mean,
ain't
nah, I
good.
mean, like, yeah, nah, because I'm trying to figure out how is it that we're all, with all of these ideas that's been coming up in the past couple of weeks. The main idea people don't want to step off of is the fact that how difficult it is to find somebody to pair in the backcourt at the point guard position with Cam Thomas.
But hold on,
Everybody's ignoring that.
what do you think about what Iceman said about Brandon Ingram? Who you agree with? I say he shouldn't be here, but Oren think he should be here. Iceman saying it. How you feel about it?
I mean, for well, I'm looking at his track record, bro. Like we talking about a one-time All-Star, somebody that can't play over 65 games, bro. Like, and this is going back to the Lakers. He's been a second, third option behind what LeBron over in LA or Lonzo out in LA or Julius Randle out in LA, whoever he was, and then he got his moments where he looked good as long as Zion is bulldozing niggas on the court and so that type of shit, and then we looking to bring him over here. I don't know, man. Like, I mean, at this point, man, like whatever it takes, man. Whatever it takes. I mean, I get his upside and everything. I get the fact that he's 26. If I'm not mistaken, Mikal is 27. So I mean, I don't even know no more, man. Whatever it takes. My ideas keep getting shitted on, so I guess I might as well listen to everybody else's ideas and see how them shits go up in the flames, man. 6 or 7 months fucking later, I had somebody tell me about Ben Simmons is looking back. Look, we got Iceman posting shit about Ben Simmons every fucking day,
Hey,
talking
that's
about
my guy.
he in the lab and all this crazy shit, bro, like, and everything, bro, like, we already know what's gonna happen. I had somebody told me about the same shit last year. I said I was 40% in, bro, like, and then that 40% basically flew up like a hot air balloon. I got somebody trying to put a 6'3" nigga at the 2 guard, bro, and pair him in the backcourt with I don't know who. And we only thing we could muster out of it, we could barely muster a 500 record out of it, bro. Like, and then we keep flipping coaches, man, left and right. I mean, at this point, I'm taking everybody's ideas right now, man. That's why I'm listening. Anybody in the chat got ideas, man? Put them in the chat. Cause fuck my ideas. My ideas don't mean nothing no more. So
No, I was with your idea. I'm still with your idea, but I don't think the Brooklyn Nets is with your idea. You know what I'm saying? And I only said BI because I listened to y'all yesterday, or I listened to it today, and the talks about Donovan Mitchell. And I was looking at BI play, and I know how Donovan Mitchell played. So the only reason I said BI is because I see the problems that he can create at the 2, the 3, or the 4, wherever you put him, and you can move him around as much as you want to and create whatever problem, whatever havoc you want to with a guy that size and could create like that, because there ain't too many guys that can do things like the way he can in the NBA right now. You know what I mean?
I mean, I feel you. I mean, but listen, as of right now, man, I mean, listen, the host don't want Brandon Ingram, and so that's shot down. The host don't want Donovan Mitchell, so that's shot down. It is what it is, man. Like, I mean, shit. I guess I gotta follow everybody else fucking ideas, because, I mean, I don't know shit, man. So I mean, what my 6 month plan, and my 6 month plan ain't gonna work for nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna fall
Nah,
up and
man,
shit.
that's you. That's you doing that, man. Nobody ain't saying that. Listen, I don't come in here like, oh man, nobody agree with Big Fan Breezy, bro. People disagree with me the entire time. I just disagree with dude, Iceman. Just
No,
to
no, no. I'm
start
not
the
allowed
show.
to disagree with nobody. That's what it is. I'm not allowed. I mean, everybody allowed to disagree with each other. I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to disagree with nobody. I'm not allowed to give no plans. I'm not allowed to get put a plan together. I'm not allowed to do none of that. So I'm
I
listening to
got
everybody
you.
else's shit.
The draft is 3 days away. What you got going on?
I don't got nothing. I don't got nothing. Whatever idea I had, that shit is basically. It's in the basement, bro, on a chalkboard somewhere underneath some dust, whatever. I don't know. I don't got nothing. I don't got
Oh, so
nothing.
I guess you didn't see the notes I posted on Zach Edey, because I've been looking at a couple what is it college NBA draft picks. They was talking about the college players and what people said about Zach Edey, and what they said exactly what you said and I said, that everybody's thinking this dude cannot play in the NBA, and my gosh, will they be mistaken? Once he get in whatever team he gets on, he's going to create a problem. You know what I mean? They don't know how dominant he's going to be, but he's going to be a problem because he's just bigger than everybody else.
Yo,
It's
hold
plain
on,
and
hold
simple.
on. Let me say this real quick. Oren Spiegel said, "Big." He talking to me. He said, "We always be lifting leaf up." What is he saying? Not historically factual. That's a fact. That's why I'm ignoring him. Oren, he talking all this shit. Like, stop it. And this is what I'm trying to say. I'm glad Oren. You can see he be in the chat and look at his other comment. He said, "Please remind Leaf that we always tell him to preach in the comment section." That's another fact. Yo, I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like, that's not fair. And matter of fact, you owe me an apology, because now you saying stuff that go against the integrity of the show, because you're actually saying content happened that did not happen, and you making it seem like, I guess we need to be doing more than we already doing. But Oren, he just reminded you that we've been doing it. I didn't even have to say nothing. This is what I'm trying to say. So again, so if anything, don't make it seem like we don't all listen to each other. We all Nets fans. Case in point is, Oren, he done said some slick shit that it'd be good content, and it'd be good because he a Nets fan and he want us to win. So it's not just you, Leaf. It's not just Iceman. It's not just me. It's a lot of us that know basketball, and all takes ain't gonna be right, and we gonna disagree. That's how I look at it, bro. This is normalcy at its finest to me. You know what I'm saying? I debate, I agree, I disagree. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I'm not fitting to agree with you because I think you're such a great guy. Fuck out of here.
See,
You can be the great guy you want to be, I'ma still disagree with you if I feel that way, bro. Like, stop it.
right, you see
You
the
know what I'm
next
saying?
comment?
Yeah, Orange Spiegel says, I always respect Leaf opinion. I come here for Leaf takes. Yo,
Speak to
what
him, Lee.
more can we
Go.
say? Yo,
Yeah,
Orange Spiegel, what more could we say, bro?
right,
What,
speak
what
to
more?
him, Lee. The public is listening.
You know what I'm saying?
And like I said, I mean,
If that
I'm
ain't enough,
listen.
I don't know. I can't call.
Like I said, man, I think it's important that everybody that's bringing something to the table. I mean, we all talked about the need of a point guard on this team, but yet Brandon Ingram name came up in the last 2 days. Um, I did bring up DJ and Spider, who plays in backcourt, but we gonna have to see what need that we feel on this team and what need is the most important for us going forward. And then we just got to go from there and see if we could make strides to becoming a plus 500 team in the Eastern
Yo,
Conference.
so hold on, just because of the sense of urgency. Recently, only two teams made moves. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Giddy Caruso, that happened. Malik Monk against the Kings, that happened. Did I miss anything?
Um,
The Lakers they signed on JJ Redick.
Oh yeah, that too. That's
yeah,
three things. What else?
I think
Lakers.
somebody else signed back to the team. I can't remember. I think somebody else did
I
something.
can't remember the signings, man. Something would have popped up on ESPN. I
But
ain't
but
looked, but
Right. What I'm saying is only three transactions happened. Y'all making it seem like the Brooklyn Nets are, I don't know, they're supposed to be at such an urgency. Only three teams out of 30 made a move. Now, if 27 teams out of 30 made a move and Brooklyn Nets ain't do enough shit, and they ain't do shit, then yeah, I'm with you. Like, oh, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what are y'all just sitting on your hands or whatnot? You know what I mean? But for only 3 out of 30, bro, this is why I don't panic. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. You're right. I feel you. Yeah, nah, I ain't panicking. Yeah, you panicking, Ice? You good? We
I'm on
everybody
chill
good?
mode. You know, man, I'm in a
We in
hammock
chill.
right
Yeah.
now.
Fuck it. Yeah. We just got to wait for what the people that get paid to do what they do. Yeah, that's what it is. Get us out of the way.
All right, so you know what I mean. If Josiah and religion is winning, this is what I'm saying. Then you guys can have the same take. Y'all can start it this way and then go wherever y'all gonna go with it. If Josiah religion is winning, then he wants to be a man that does right without no sinning. Then the best thing he could do is realize what he got going on. Take a look out the window, realize, you know, he could own this city. You know what I'm saying? The Brooklyn Nets could be the best team in the city. Next time you look out that window, Josiah, just remember that yeah, just because the business wise that you got the team, you know what I mean? It's like having a car but don't know how to drive it. You say your religion is winning. I need you to see. I need you to. I need you to walk that walk. I need you to walk it like you talk it. And if Josiah religion is winning and he walking it like he talk it, he don't make no mistakes after the mistakes that he made. Yeah, of course, financially you ain't hurt because this ain't your only job. This like a hobby, and this is what another thing too. You ain't got nothing to lose, Josiah. This is your side money. This ain't your main work. You just sold 15% to 85. You still got that. This is something you do, some of the year, not all of the year. It ain't even your number one bag last I heard. So I'm saying that to say, if you play it like it is, even though it ain't, you be winning. With your religion, because last season we were sinning. 32 and 50 is sinning. And you need to get, if you saying your religion is winning, we need to see what's going on. No sinning next season. I want to be a good, clean, pure. I want to be pure and holy. And the only way we can do that is with a above 500 record. All right, I'm done.
I'm gonna say they was looking at point guards, Lee. They was looking at guards and they was looking at power forwards. Now this dude that no one's really talking about. I've seen people who study the draft, um, college talk about this dude, and they say like he should be getting more talked about than he is. But the Nets been looking at all senior guys, so guys that's ready to play. I'm gonna say that too. There ain't too many like first year or second year guys that the Nets actually looked at. They're looking at guys that are ready to play. And the dude name is Dennis Jenkins. And when I watch him his highlights and I watched a few of them, the dude is a very nice point guard. And I think he's like 6'5". I think he's like 6'5". He could be shorter than 6'4", but I think he would fit the system because he does a lot of one dribble pull-ups, two dribble pull-ups. He come off a screen and he's shooting his shot. He can get the he's a very good passer. He get his players involved, you know what I'm saying? But he's a pass first, but he can definitely score too. You know what I mean? And he can play defense. So just to let you know that's who they was looking at. You know what I mean?
Jenkins. Yeah, I heard about the Jenkins kid. His name did come up on some of the I guess the scout reports. Some of the draft scout reports and whatever they said. He could play off the pick and roll. Play off the screens. Shoot off the screens. Things like
Yo,
that, man.
can I ask you a question, Lee?
Go ahead.
How how Orange say all of that and still you out us like that, bro? You go on Twitter and say your opinions don't matter. Yo, that's the name of his stream, Iceman.
Yeah,
Yeah, hold on.
opinions don't matter.
Hold on. Iceman, it ain't like it's 8 people, 8 fans on a panel. It's just me, you, and Lee. So, you know how, you know what I mean? 3 people in a room, and it's like, all right, well, he can't be talking about himself. You know what I mean? Why would he say that to himself? You know what I mean? like, bro, like, how you gonna do that to us, bro? How you gonna out us like that, bro? Just please, just let me
That
know that.
that that wasn't regarded to you. I was just saying that because
You should
I
have
didn't
said
know
my
how.
ideas don't matter except for Breezy. Breezy like my ideas, or
No,
the or at
yeah,
least
I
or
didn't
the
put that
page.
in it. I didn't put that. I didn't write that for that intention. I wrote it to listen to everybody else's ideas. When Ice brought up Jenkins, I had to remind myself that's what I was gonna do, and I had to go online and look up some of Jenkins' scout report. They a lot of the things uh, uh that he was saying about Jenkins was 100% true. Plays off the screen, can shoot off the screen, man. Listen, one dribble pull ups, a lot, and a lot of those things. A lot of those things is what was mentioned in the scout report on Bleacher Report and on whatchamacallit on the scout page. So at this point, bro. Like, I'm taking all ideas, man. Whatever it takes to get this team back to plus 500, man. Whatever it takes, man. That's where I'm at this point.
I it is what it is, man. Listen. So you want Brandon Ingram to come to the team? You cool with that?
Me?
I mean, I mean, I,
No, no,
I mean,
Iceman. Yeah, because it's right now it's a draw between me and Iceman. It's 1-up. But hold on, Orange said yeah, so it's 2-1. Brandon Ingram. Who else said yeah? I think it was just yeah. It was just 2-1. You could tie this lead or you can make it 3-1. What you gonna do?
I mean, he wasn't my idea. I still would like us to address the positions that we need to address, and that's point guard and or center. Um, I'm still hell bent on seeing if we could see even if we're willing to make to make some type of transactional shot for Dejounte. Um, the draft is like basically a to be continued type of thing. So I mean, Darius Garland name did come up. I wasn't really big on him, but I'm not too big on Brandon Ingram because I just don't know the availability, and I just don't know what spot he's going to get put in with the talent level that he has. His talent level on this team, would as constructed, would probably be number two option. You know,
But
just off the
let's
strength of him creating. But hold on, I'm gonna land the plane by saying this.
Yeah.
His talent level would be probably number two option just off the strength that he could create and do a lot of other things. But I don't know if his body, I don't know if his health is gonna hold up for that, as a number two option because we seen that shit kind of get played out in his last two areas, man. So I can't. I'm not too sold on Brandon Ingram, but if we do get him, I mean, I guess we're gonna have to max him out. But I'm not sold on him.
All right, so that's 2-2, man. That's what I was gonna get to because I remember watching games when it was Cam Thomas and KD. I think he had got hurt, and I was like, "Yo, if KD was there, we would have won this game." And I think I get more of that. And as a Nets fan, I got a lot of that. I got a lot of, oh, if he was healthy, we would have won this game. But over seasons, too many seasons. I'm as a fan, I'm traumatized. This shit is too much, man. I can't take this shit no more. Honestly, I understand the frustration. Case in point is I'm done. If that's his reputation, and I'm not, nobody took anything away, not even me, and I'm not even for him on the team. But the availability does matter, and I think the one thing I will say about Mikal Bridges and the Brooklyn Nets, they do want to maybe value that part of Mikal Bridges where they want to focus on getting players they could consider quote unquote healthy that could do 65 plus games. They want to get Royce O'Neal. Everybody said, "Oh, Royce O'Neal, they did that for a first round pick." Royce O'Neal played the most games, the most minutes. He was really valuable to this team. You know what I mean? So I said that to say, yeah, I think he was that worth that first round pick. But again, just the integrity of being available, I think that's the difference from now till then, from the past. The past, that's the notoriously the Nets are known for being injured. I think the Nets are tired. And I think really the breaking point was Kyrie getting injured in the playoffs. It's one thing to do bad and not make the playoffs and whatever, and then you feel me, like it is what it is. We ain't make the playoffs because we wasn't healthy, but to make the playoffs and really feel like we got a chance to contend for a championship and then get hampered by an injury. Yeah, I think that's why they like Mikal Bridges. You know what I mean? He's tough enough to play 82 games, and they want to get players or have a roster where they playing 65 games or more, which is hard to do. Probably a little unrealistic, right? More optimistic, but at the same time, that is the different direction that the Brooklyn Nets want to go. They want to get healthier players. A part of the reason why they probably let go Ed Sumner. He was talented, but he can't give you a lot of games, and that's why Lonnie Walker was a question mark yesterday's stream. So we'll see, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. I'm not. So again, it's 2-2 far as Nets fans. And again, it's gonna be other Nets fans. Hopefully y'all share this and you know what I mean, other Nets fans chime in. But for right now, it's just us. It's 2-2. Um Shit, man. I thought this was gonna be Cliff 3-1 or some shit. I ain't think other fans was gonna want Brandon Ingram on the team. But again, like I said, I don't speak for everybody, but I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of
My
Breezy.
my 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 whole rhetoric on certain players as far as health goes, it really depends on how much minutes you get in, bro. We bringing Brandon Ingram over here to get starter minutes and number two quality minutes, like the second option type of minutes. Like we don't need injuries. We don't need somebody that's going to be playing less than 65 games for that type of injuries, and damn sure for not that type of money. Now, if it's Lonnie Walker or somebody that comes off the bench for like maybe 20 to 15 minutes, I don't mind that because the thing is like, yo, we paying this dude 15, like maybe 10 to $15 million. That shit is crumbs. And it's one of the reasons, bro, why Lonnie Walker or why I kind of wanted Lonnie Walker back is just anyway, just off the strength that when you got a body, you got a body. But if he coming off the bench, man, like it's like, all right, man, you ain't really worried about that type of health. I'm not saying it like we don't care a lot, but you don't care about it the way you care about somebody that's getting 30 plus minutes with it. You know what I'm saying? And Mikal has done that, but I mean, like, look, we got to be honest, bro. Like, it's some players in this league, bro. They 30 minutes and 60 something and barely playing 60 something games is a whole lot better than Mikal's 82 games and what he been giving us. So, I mean, it is what it is.
All right, man. So, yo, I want to say shout out to Iceman. You know what I'm saying? He went hard for Brandon Ingram. He was cracking jokes. So I was like, yo, man, he going to come here and get a shorty pregnant. You know what I mean? Look like he going to be sparking up with hoes. I was doing the most. Pardon my language. I don't want to, call women out their name. I'm just saying, kind of fiesta. I imagine Brandon Ingram come to Brooklyn Nets in the summertime. Like, if that happened tomorrow, and he's just here from now until the season start, bro.
He was bound to get into something in this city, bro. Like I just seen he just
No,
for real.
seriously, like let's talk about it
I
real
like
quick. Let's
I'll be
talk
honest
about it
with you,
real quick.
bro. Like when I look at him, bro, like pause when I see him, I see like the makeup of somebody that if they in the wrong city, bro, like shit could go left immediately. I don't think New York or LA is for him. Be honest with you, bro. Like I like not to say that him on the Lakers, man. I mean, he got out of the Lakers kind of in time. LeBron just wanted the young dudes out of there for AD, and then he wound up in New Orleans, bro. I don't know too much about New Orleans, man. I mean, but those type of cities, the type of city I see for him is Minnesota or Utah. Where he could just focus on the game, bro. Like he ain't got too much shit on his mind. You know what I'm saying? You put
So,
enough shit around. You put enough shit around somebody that already look like they high when they hit the court, then shit
bro,
definitely gonna go
yeah,
left.
it's legal here too. Like, he could get it from around the corner. Like somebody's,
Exactly.
bro, he gonna be sparking up all the time. Like, yo, and
Yeah.
I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying that when I see him out there on the court, he look like it's like he talented as possible as much as he can be, but the passion I question. Like he just be
I
looking
question
like.
that too.
Yeah, he be looking like, yo, like I got real shit to deal with. This is best practice. You
Yeah,
want to talk to me about
I
practice?
really question his desire a long term. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's something that I
yeah.
question,
Ain't
bro.
he a first pick? Ain't he a first round pick? I
Yeah,
mean,
Yes,
not first
yeah,
round
he
pick, yeah,
top three
first
pick. Yeah,
draft.
top three pick. He
What
top
was
three
it,
pick.
three?
Yeah,
yeah.
he
It was,
went number three.
yeah.
No, I think he went number no, he went number two. He went before Tatum. He went
Tatum
before
was
Tatum.
three.
Tatum was number three. Jalen Brown was number three the year before. So the draft those 2 years when Tatum and Brown got on the team was
So that's what I'm. But no, but no, we not talking about the Celtics. Hold it down. But Brandon Ingram, y'all think he lived up to his expectations?
no.
I don't
Draft
think
pick.
he's
You
that
see what
good
I'm saying?
because
But
he.
I don't think it's too late for him at 26. Though I ain't mean to cut you off, Iceman,
No, you
or
good.
Lee, for that matter. Go ahead, John.
No, I was saying he only made one All Star. You know what I mean? He only made one All Star appearance in the years that he was in the league, and for where they drafted him and thought what he could be, being saying like he's a mini KD basically. Nah, he didn't get there. You know what I mean? But he's still a good player, but he's not. You know what I mean? He's not
I
Yeah,
think
at the level.
his skill set is valid. It's just like
Yeah,
overall,
his
you're
motor.
gonna get
That's what it was. That's the word I was looking for. His motor. I question his motor. Like he don't really hit the turbo button. You feel me? He cruising. He
yeah,
just,
like
what I mean?
his drive ain't really like somebody was looking for. But I think overall, I don't think we want that from one person. We want that from a group of people on like to be collective on this team. Because
right.
realistically, bro, like ain't no one man in the league is just gonna have his drive just gonna lead us like out of the to the Eastern Conference Finals and beyond. That's not gonna happen. The way that you win is you got to build everything from around different spots. So, if your two guard is not defensively sound, then your point guard got to be. If your point guard is not offensively sound, then your two guard got to be. If your power forward is not that big great of a scorer, and he can't move people out of the way, then your center need to be. That like fill holes on the team, bro. Around like build around each player on the team. That's not just build around one player. You got to figure out a way to build around each player on the team, so
So
that
hold
way
on.
everybody cover each other's weaknesses.
Well, hold on. So yeah, I agree with Orange Spiegel. He said change of scenery would change Bi's motor issue. Like if he left the Pelicans and he started somewhere else, like, all right, this is a new part of my career. You know what I'm saying? And it's 26. I would say 26 is a good age if you're going to, change scenery. that would be the best age. Don't wait until after 26. You know what I'm saying? This is the actually perfect time for it. I just don't know if the Brooklyn Nets is the place for him.
I don't know. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
I
Like,
would
listen,
I would
the
say it might
the
be it might help him.
the woos of the nightlife, bro. Like, I think might just get to him, bro. Like,
He
I
should
don't
go
know,
to the
bro.
76ers, bro. He could be what they wanted
I
Tobias
don't,
Harris
nah,
to
I
be.
don't, nah, I wouldn't wish that on him neither, bro. I had two teams in
Yo,
mind for him. Put that nigga in the middle of the country, bro. Like, that's what you do. Minnesota, Utah, put him in a rectangular state, bro. Like, he'll be all right
Yo,
over there, bro. I'm
y'all
telling
think Philly gonna send Tobias Harris to hell? They're gonna send him to the Shanghai Sharks.
you.
I
Nah,
don't know,
the
man.
Pistons is about to pay him that bread, bro. I ain't gonna lie to
Pistons
you.
gonna give him that dough?
Pistons wanted either him or Cam Johnson, realistically. I ain't gonna
I
lie to
don't
you,
know.
bro.
I don't think 76 is gonna do him bad, but he a free agent. Who's the option? Like he get to say if he want to stay. I know he ain't got no damn say in the
Nah,
matter.
he unrestricted. So I mean, he could go wherever he want. But I mean, it's according to what teams want him. I highly doubt that the Philadelphia 76ers do that BS again, bro. Like where they spin the block and they give him another 80 plus mil,
no,
bro.
no. But actually, I just posted the San Antonio Spurs is looking at Tobias Harris, thinking about picking him up.
Oh wow. I
That's
mean,
tough.
I think that'll be
That's
okay
tough.
for him, man. Playing under Pop, you know what I'm saying? Like just having
Yeah,
some
that's
structure.
tough.
Yeah, I mean, I think they could use a veteran or two over there. They really need a point guard, to play with Wemby. But I mean, that's another whole other story, I guess. But
They
the
got a high
reality,
draft pick. They'll be alright.
yeah, and I hear they trying to listen. There's not a sure thing in this draft. Alex Sarr has moved down from number one to maybe like 4 or 5.
Did he
To
move that far? I thought he was like at 3.
Yeah, like three was the lowest at one point, but now I think it's down to 4 or 5. I don't know what's going on with this draft. This looked
Wow.
like one of those drafts where
What about
a
Zach
GM
Edey though? Did he move around?
Yeah,
Zach Edey moved up. And so
yep.
the furthest he moved up was 17.
Nah, I actually seen him at 9.
No.
You seen him at
What?
9?
I seen him at 9. Yeah, they were saying,
Nah.
Listen, all
Hold
yeah,
on,
all
hold
the
on, hold on, hold on. Nah, explain that, because I seen him at 15. I heard
I
Miami
seen him
Heat
at
fans talking about
17.
it.
right,
Yeah,
right.
the Lakers. I heard the Lakers, but I heard the Knicks too. But that's not the best. And hold on, who's not Iceman? Who you talking about?
I don't remember who's ninth, but I seen it because they were saying that for the reasons that Big Priest came on here and said, like all the negative, but they said from what he showed in the NBA Combine and the size that he's gonna move up. He's going to be drafted way higher than what people actually think he's going to be drafted at, and they had it somewhere like a 9. You know what I
Wow.
mean?
And you know
I don't.
what, bro? Listen, I listen to all the draft picks in this draft, man. Listen, I wish them all the best. I think this comes around every year. So every year you NBA fans, the initial NBA fans get older, and these drafts remain the same. It's still the same 19, 20-year-old kids. It's all about who has the most upside coming out of the draft, and I think as fans that's what we're looking for. But I mean, I said what I said, and I ain't gonna say it again about this draft, man. But I definitely do wish a lot of these youngsters a long and healthy career, man. This is gonna be the draft where some GM is gonna get really, really lucky and have somebody in this draft turn out to be like really pretty good, have a pretty good career. Um,
Dayron Holmes. Dayron
Everybody,
Holmes.
you know what, and I hear that name come up a good bit. Listen, sky's the limit for a lot of these players, man. For a lot of these upcoming players, man. But obviously everybody ain't gonna be able to be on the team. It's just speaking of the whole draft from first and second round, but a lot of these first rounders, they're gonna have an opportunity to prove themselves because they continuously being doubted by the media and by the masses and by everybody in these discourses about how trash this draft is and how trash everybody is in the draft, man. So like that right there alone is gonna have them on some shit like, oh, we trash, okay, all right, bet, like watch what we do,
Yeah.
like, okay, let's see how trash we really are when we hit this court down.
Right. Because there's a few guys that I would actually take out of this draft for this team. And Daron Holmes is the one for sure. The other the point guard that y'all was talking about, I can't think of his name right now. I would take him too. The one that plays like
You talking about Castle?
no, not Castle, because he's not a point guard. But
Man, Billingham,
no,
Dillingham.
not Dillingham. The other the one that plays like what's the name from the Celtics? Um Damn, I can't even think of his name either.
I'm just trying to think of more of the names because I ain't really get
He's,
down to like.
he's stocky. He's
You talking
stocky,
about
and
Collier? You talking about Collier?
yeah, Collier. And I would take Kalel Weir. Those three,
Kalel Wiz, okay.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, look, in terms of the point guards, I mean, the league is going back to sort of a defensive style. Um, with the way that Minnesota, with the shit that Minnesota and the Tangerines was able to get away with defensively, it seemed like you're gonna have to have a lot more grittiness and a lot on defense, and you're gonna have to have a combination of grittiness and a combination of like players with, wingspan and height, like the Jada McDaniels types and just having those guys that could cover ground, bro. Like, I mean,
right.
last year's draft defensively, and I stand on what I said. I think that might have been defensively one of the best drafts I ever seen from right from the giddy up, from Wemby all the way to Clowney, bro. Nobody was lacking defensively, nobody. And we all saw it, bro. Like we got a 19-year-old kid, bro, that got 7 blocks in the game, bro. Like, how often does that happen? Like, come
Not
on, bro.
wrong.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So the reality is that I think the league they're going to continue to run a collision course to where, okay, the game is fast, but you could play somewhat of the same defense that they played 15, 20 years ago. I mean, shit. They just gonna see how many injuries mount up, and then they're gonna dial it back and say, that defense is too much, da 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 da. But I think somebody that's gonna come in and gonna be able to slow the game down and enforce offensively and defensively, bro. Like, to the point where it's like, okay, we gotta build our teams to stop him.
Well,
That's what it's gonna be.
that's what one of the dudes I was watching was saying about Zach Edey. As much as negative things, like I've been saying, me and you've been saying, as they say about his defense, when he gets on offense, a majority of the teams in the league is gonna have a problem with him regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna like, here, take this big man and do whatever you want to do with it. You know what I mean? And then you got to stop him. And you only got Embiid and Joker that's really like that close to being that size. So everybody else has a problem. You know what I mean? Like everyone's gonna have a problem. On
And I think so too, bro. And this is but you know what? Ain't nobody gonna believe it until it happens. You know what I'm saying? And no, it's real facts. Ain't nobody gonna believe it until it happen. Priest ain't gonna believe it until it happen. Dylan ain't gonna believe it until it happen. Watch when he start going crazy, man, and everybody gonna say, yo, this nigga Leaf is. That's all I'm waiting for, bro. That's all I'm
Yeah,
waiting for.
I'm right now. I'm be honest. I should be recapping Big Three. I got to get into that content. Also, I said all that to say that Team Canada they fit into play soon. We gonna definitely recap that. See how early and often Jordy Fernandez makes. I want to see how he runs the offense with Zach Edey on the floor.
right,
I want to see. I want to see how Jordy Fernandez coaches that team. So
right.
I'm going to recap that for sure. But I wanted to say, of course, shout to Leaf, shout to Iceman. Joey just joined the panel. We talking about a lot. We started with should Brandon Ingram be on the team? It's 2-2 right now. You the icebreaker. Talk to us.
Oh, you talking to me?
Yeah,
Yeah, Joey, you the icebreaker, bro.
Oh
We was talking about
man,
Brandon Ingram. Should he be on the team or not? It's 2-2 right now.
You know what's damn. I don't want to sound corny and be like I could give or take, but I'm gonna tell you this: if we get rid of if we can get rid of Mikal, then I'm all for it. If he comes here and Mikal is here, it doesn't make sense. I'll say that.
All right, so, but okay. So you think it's redundant to have both players here?
Yeah, I think it's redundant to
Whoop.
have both him and Mikal here because like Mikal ain't a two. Like he's not a two guard. and Ingram plays the 3, and Mikal plays the 3. So I mean, it's gonna be an odd man out somewhere. You know what I mean? We both know neither of them coming off the bench. So
You don't think
um,
Mikal Bridges should go back to the bench?
what? Hell no, they ain't put Mikal on the bench. Are you crazy?
Well, hold up. Why would you even ask that question, bro? With all of this shit, are
See,
you crazy?
Bro, they
I gotta
barely
be
want to
crazy.
trade him, Breezy.
Hold on,
They
hold on,
barely
no,
want to
no,
trade the nigga. We got like 3 offers from that nigga in the last year, and not all of them just got declined.
no. Let me ask you this: what if Mikal Bridges came off the bench? What would this team look like?
For who?
That's another question. What if we was what if we set it up to where Mikal Bridges, we said, listen, you play 82 games, bro. It is you're not gonna last in this league forever by playing 82 games as a starter, running it up. Y'all know if y'all was watching the stats last season, he was running up the minutes. It wasn't like he played 82 games, 20 minutes a game. He was playing 30 some minutes a game, maybe 40 if he had to. Like y'all seen this
So,
happen.
Let
so,
We
so
should
this.
convince. We should convince
let me
Mikal
explain. Let
Bridges
me
to go
explain
back to the
something to
bench.
you. Let me explain something to you, bro. Like, listen, putting him on the bench, bro. You violate the very very code of sport. You play this game to win. You put your if you healthy enough to be out there, if you healthy enough to play out there, and if you healthy enough to play 82 games, this is what training camp and all of this shit for. You play the game to win, bro. Like by all means, you put
So
yourself out there.
why
You
why is
compete
that not
by
winning
all means.
basketball and the Suns got to the finals with him coming off the bench?
Nah,
The
he was
Suns did
starting.
not get to the finals coming off with him coming off the bench. He was a starter, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
Cam
the stars,
Johnson.
but okay,
Cam
to start
Johnson
a
came
small
off the
forward
bench.
though.
Yes, he
He
was the
was
starter small forward. Yes.
all right. So put him at the small then. Then in this whole two guard shit, you walked away from it already. We ain't gotta take it there.
So
Whatever it takes, bro.
this is how I feel about. This is
My
how I
ideas
feel.
don't mean shit no more, bro. Whatever it takes.
So this
Bro,
is how
you
I
was
feel.
wrong. You know you was wrong for saying he should have been a
My
two
ideas
guard.
don't
Ain't
mean
about
shit, bro. Like I don't want to bring it up. Whatever it takes. Whatever you say.
Before
Hey,
you go,
yo,
Joe. Before you go,
hey,
Joey,
yo,
let me paint
Breezy.
you a picture real quick, right?
This is
Of
this
what
is
I said. Can I paint you a picture real quick before you go?
yeah. Go ahead.
All right. So I said, right, the way I looked at it for BI, if he was to come here, because of his size and his offensive ability to create his own shot, he's kind of difficult to guard. You can play him at the 2, the 3, or the 4. And I said you can mismatch, you know, I'm playing depending on the matchups you have. Because I watched New Orleans versus Boston, and they basically had damn near the whole starting 5 trying to guard him, and they couldn't do nothing with this dude at the size and the way that he could create. So I said, if he was on this team and you had like your Cam Thomas and you had a Bridges and you played him at the 4 at times, and you would create a difficult a difficult matchup for most teams. And that's the
Yo,
way I
but
look at
I'm
it.
glad you said that because when I brought up putting him at the 4, everybody was like, nah, he not go he got to play the 3. Like he not a 4. That's what niggas was saying.
Who you talking about? Who you talking about?
When we was talking about Ingram last time.
Ingram at the four, where he's 6 what? 9?
6'8",
6'8".
6'8".
6. I mean, he could score on anybody at the 4. Like you can't guard him, but I don't think he could guard the 4.
Depends on the matchup. That's why I said it depends on the matchup, right? You know what I'm
Like yeah,
saying?
real yeah. Like look, I think he's a well polished pause. Noah Clowney. He's what we want Noah Clowney to develop into.
True.
He's there now,
True.
and he's 26. So
Let me
he's
ask you guys this about him because I don't know his contract. How's his contract? Like, how's his contract situation?
Who you talking about?
Ingram.
BI.
Is he unrestricted? I mean, he probably gonna be looking for 25 plus. I don't know. He ain't really make no All Star team or no All NBA team. It don't seem like we got to pour the bag out for him.
Okay. Well, here's my thing with Bi and what's the other kid's names? Garland. I mean, they're both talented players, right? They're young, talented players. They just seem like low hanging fruit, though, bro. Like, okay, they come here, they're gonna make us a little bit better, but is they really pieces for a contender? And
No,
like Breezy said, like about Ingram, I don't know how serious Ingram is about basketball, bro. Because sometimes it look out when he out there don't look like he be giving a fuck.
at
So,
all.
so
Well, you
I
got
mean,
something. You know what I mean? Got a situation, a lituation after the game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, but
I got
you know,
a question, bro.
I'm not going to
Who
deny
do y'all see?
everything.
Who do y'all see Noah Clowney turning into?
He said Ingram.
I think he could be
What?
like an Ingram, bro. Yeah, I think he could be 20. Yeah, I think he might be a better defender than Ingram, but not necessarily as great of a scorer, but a better defender. I think he averages a double double in his sling. I think when you're looking at Noah Clowney at 26, I think he's 20 and 12.
My thing is, I see the talent in Bi. I see the talent in Garland. I just don't want to give the bag to no fringed all stars, bro. That ain't really gonna make us that much better. Like I need niggas here that's gonna be serious about winning and want to win, bro. I need dogs here for real. Like I mean, and I see the talent in Ingram and everything, but I just don't know if he ready for that leadership type shit or he's really like ready to compete and win in this league. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just
Yeah. Nah, it is what it is. I feel the same way. You know what I mean? I think he gonna hit the town. They gonna love him. They gonna love the town. Gonna love him. He gonna love the town. He gonna fall in love with the city. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the easy part. But will he commit and be dedicated to helping his franchise win their
win a
first championship?
championship. Yes.
Is his
Is he a
mindset like
championship? Is
that?
he a championship contending piece? Because here's the thing: we don't need to be going out giving niggas money and moving all our assets for people who we don't consider a championship contending piece, but we just want them here because it's the new shiny toy, and you know what I mean. And yeah, they can make us a little bit better than what we are now. You know what I mean? Are they going to be a
Yeah.
long-standing championship contending piece in a championship run?
Yeah, nah, absolutely. Again, you got E. Gibson in the comments saying he is 2-8 in the playoffs in 10 games, and I seen his last playoff performance. And CJ McCollum's took the last shot. I need him to be like, yo, CJ McCollum. If you don't give me the goddamn ball, like CJ McCollum taking the last shot in a playoff game, that's sinning, not winning. Like, nah, man. I don't know who drew that. Willie Green, I like Willie Green, but I don't know why he drew that play up, bro.
But make but
And
but
I'm
but
saying
make
that
but make no mistake about it. Bi is talented and he creates a lot of mismatches on the court, like Iceman said. Like he's a mismatch. He's a matchup nightmare. You know what I mean?
they can't guard him.
So
Nah, they can't. Nobody can guard him, bro. But when you think about it, what we need at the four more, the defense of Noah Clowney or the offense of Brandon Ingram.
The offense. And I told you it because I'm gonna say this again because we
We
I
have
need the
don't think
offense
veterans.
of
so,
we
bro.
need the offense
Listen,
of a point guard. That's what we need.
I'm gonna
Like
say
the
Yeah,
I'm
whole
I
bunch
agree
of
with
like
Leaf on that.
bro, all last week y'all kept telling me about how we need a guard. We needed what somehow, some way we navigated to Brandon Ingram somehow being on this team, bro. A one-time All-Star, and we talked about how Donovan Mitchell, bro, without Darius Garland, bro, did pretty damn well with a Cavs team. But the host don't want him, so I gotta move the hell up off him. So like I don't know what it is that
wait,
you do.
don't
Yo,
want who?
yo,
um
hold on, hold on,
um
hold on.
um
Hold on. This is what I'm saying. You put we here in the chat as soon as you got here, but you must not have heard nothing. Yo, Iceman is the one that was saying that he wanted Brandon Ingram. Why you saying it's me? I didn't say that. All I told y'all
I didn't
that
say that you wanted Brandon Ingram. I said that you shot down Brandon
you
Ingram,
said the
bro.
host of the
You
you said
shot
the
down.
host of the show.
No, I
What?
said the host don't want Donovan Mitchell. He don't
yeah,
want him.
he said he
I
don't
know.
want Donovan, but
I
y'all
know.
talking
I don't
about
want
Dion
Donovan
the other
Mitchell.
day.
Nah. No, but same thing for him. His playoff success, and again, even with Katie and Kyrie, and they had
Yeah.
playoff
So we
success.
got to get right to a championship as soon as we get
No,
Donovan
I'm
Mitchell.
not. No, what I'm saying is the type of player that the franchise need to invest, keyword, invest in, is a player that mindset is to bring the franchise their first NBA championship. The
And
way
that's
that,
Cam Thomas.
hold on,
Now,
let
I will
me
say
finish,
this.
bro. Can I
And that's
finish? Can
Cam
I finish?
Thomas.
I will say
Can
this
I
about
finish?
And
Donovan
that's Cam
Mitchell.
Thomas.
Oh, can I
I
Is
finish?
think
it Cam
Donovan.
Thomas? Yes or no?
Bro,
I,
can I finish? Can I
go,
finish my take before y'all intervene in what
my
I'm
bad. Go
saying?
ahead, bro.
What I'm saying is, KD shouldn't have been here because of the way he got his NBA championship. When Kyrie was here, you know what I'm saying? You see what happened with him. Again, I'm saying that we picking the wrong guys for the job to make a short soliloquy. We picking guys that didn't get the championship being the number one guy. The way that KD got the NBA championship, he shouldn't be a guy that comes here and tries to get us our first NBA championship. If he was going to do that, he would have stayed with the Oklahoma City Thunder because he took that said team to the finals. And when he got there, that was like the start of the franchise.
That's
I think he
unfair
went
as
there the
fuck. That's
second
like
year.
saying, bro, if LeBron ain't available, we don't want him because he didn't get his
But
first
hold on,
championship with Cleveland.
but
No,
we
no,
gotta
no,
still
no, bro.
understand.
I'm
We
not
gotta still
saying that.
understand though that basketball is a team sport, bro. Like you can't just put it on one person. And I'm gonna go back
I'm
to
not putting
Spider.
it on one person. But y'all misconstruing what I'm saying. Then going forward, I'm saying that KD shouldn't have been the guy that we looked to build the championship contending team, and that's exactly what we did. And the reason why I'm saying that is because of how he got the championship.
So
Facts.
who
That's
so
how I
so who
feel.
so who should so who should
So
so who should have been looked at that time? At the time that we signed
Bro,
him back in 2019 and back in the end of 2019, who should we have looked at?
first thing they shouldn't have fired Kenny Atkinson. I ain't got nothing to do with the players. The fact that that player is the same player that Vogel I seen get fired, Monty Williams I seen get fired, Jock Vaughn, and I can't put that on him. But Steve, you know what I'm saying? Steve Nash, you see what he
bro,
said
how
in the
we get all the
offseason?
way to KD?
I
We
need
was
I
talking
need to
about
know
Spider,
the
bro.
player.
Because
Buddy,
I
listen,
need to
buddy.
know the
hold on,
player that was supposed to be put
I'm
over
waiting for your
KD, bro.
take, Joey.
That's what I need to
I'm
know.
What the
the way we
fuck?
got the way we got to KD is because I'm saying that the franchise need to invest
But
in a player
can I
that's
say
going to
this
have the
though?
mindset to bring this
Because you trying
team
you
up
trying you
the
trying you
first
trying
NBA
to
championship.
you trying to compare like KD to Spider and all that, right? And I'm gonna say this: Spider never
No,
really won nothing in this league. But I will say this: when I watch Spider, you could tell that he's competitive and he's serious about winning. Now, is he the say or be all if he comes here? No. But if Spider does come here, I consider him as being a piece to a championship contending team, for real, like a serious piece. Like Brandon Ingram, I don't know. He's a good player. He'll make us a little bit better. But is he really serious about winning it all? I don't know. Same
I
thing
need
with
no
Garland.
nah. The
that's
thing is,
what I'm
I
saying.
need to
That's the
know. I need to know
conversation
the
I want
guy
to
that was
have.
supposed to
But
be. I
I'm
need
not
to
going
know the guy that was supposed to be put over KD because it seems like you going in the direction of all of these teams that had Joker was there from the beginning. Steph was there from the beginning. Them niggas was fortunate. Them niggas was very, very fortunate to have the right pieces and the right chances and the right amount of luck around them.
Why is it
And
fortunate
that
instead of
includes Giannis
strategic?
too.
It's strategic more than fortune. It's
No, it
strategic
ain't.
to say,
It's
bro,
strategic.
hold on,
No,
can I?
no, it's not. It's luck.
Bro,
That's what it
keeping
is.
Giannis,
All of this
keeping
shit is
Giannis,
luck.
no, bro, keeping Giannis and Middleton together wasn't luck. That was strategic. We're gonna keep these two together because I think they win it. They are winning basketball, and it's same thing with LeBron and Wade. LeBron, you think he just
Bullshit. They
ran,
kept them together
bro?
because
Listen,
nobody wanted them niggas at the time.
But
bro,
here's the thing, though, Breezy.
that's your
Those
opinion,
guys
bro.
got
That's your
generational
opinion.
talents on their squad. We don't got that.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, far as what a duo or a trio is, and saying, all right, we want to stay together because we can win together and building around that.
Yeah, you talking about a
That's not
core. You talking about having a core.
exactly.
Yeah.
So this is the reason why I mentioned KD is because he made sure that core got broken up from the coach to the players. And don't say he didn't because he paid DeAndre Jordan out his pocket. And the next thing we know, Jared Allen is getting traded. So again, I'm not impressed by players that come here and want to do business. I want to see a player that's mentally invested on helping this
But Breezy,
franchise
can I
win
say
their
this,
first
brother?
NBA
Let me
So you're
say this,
not
championship.
Breezy.
impressed
Can I
all
say this?
because of what Kevin Durant did.
Yeah, I think you
And it's
I
all
think you
Kevin
kind of being
Durant fault that no free agents could come here no more, according to
right.
you.
Right. I agree
That's
with
what
Leaf.
you saying.
I think you
That's what
kind
Now
you
of
I'm
being
saying.
asking you.
unfair.
I'm asking you.
Hey Breezy, I think you kind of
What
being
I'm
unfair to Donovan Mitchell and anybody else who come here. Like Leaf said, you kind of like putting that off on them just because of what KD did. Like
Right.
Bro, what I'm saying is fans, respectfully, Nets fans, y'all want to clamor over a free agent being here, and y'all take away the potential or the opportunity of said draft picks like Cam Thomas. They don't even have to just be Cam Thomas, bro. Sean Marks traded Kyle Kuzma. He could have been with Jared Allen that first season. You know what I'm saying? The Nets traded away Dame Lillard. Stop trading away all of these potential draft picks that come and be something, and then you got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown as a recent just winning the championship. And again, the Nets don't show a history in investing in one player for over 3-4 seasons besides Brook Lopez.
Well,
You can't name me a player besides fucking Buck Williams. Bro, come on, man. We
well,
gotta
I mean,
invest in
shit.
a
I mean,
player
Guess
and let
what?
them be
Brook
here for
Lopez
more than
was
2-3
drafted here.
years to
Buck
see if we
Williams
can
was
win with
drafted
them.
here. The thing is, bro, like if they can't show no consistency, if you talking about the past GMs, the GM that's in office right now, he traded away 3 Hall of Famers, 3 surefire Hall of Famers. That's what he did. And now you're telling us, bro, like just off the strength of what those free agents did when they was here and all of the input they had on getting coaches and everything, we shouldn't trust nobody else. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying, why keep going to them first? Why not give the opportunity to the draft pick first? Why you went wrong already? It's not like you hit and won. It's not like KD, Kyrie, and Harden came here and we won it. But regardless of whatever the reason is that we did not win it, we did not win it. It was 4 seasons in totality. We did not win it. I'm not getting into specifics. Specifics. It's all
I'm gonna
semantics.
tell you right
It's
now, it's because
semantics.
the
But
front office don't really believe in none of them niggas, and they ain't really
They
special
damn
like
sure
that.
don't.
But what I'm saying is, but again, all of these teams that I'm mentioning, besides the Brooklyn Nets, invested in their draft picks and they won championships. Besides the Lakers, name me a team where the draft picks wasn't the main focal point of the team and they won it.
The
I'm gonna say
Lakers
this,
tried to
bro.
do it, but then they just blew it up all for AD. But they
I'm gonna
tried.
say this, Breezy. A
But
lot
but
of
no, but
GMs.
name a team. Let's not duck this smoke. Name a team that won it with free agents was more important. When the last time that happened?
This season with Boston. this,
Come
Basically.
on, man.
yeah,
Tatum
this
and Brown
season
is the
with
core of
Boston.
that team, bro. Come on, man.
But Breezy, I want you to understand this. I
But
want
they
you to
stole them
understand.
niggas through the draft, bro. Like, come on, it ain't like they was they picks. They got them. They ain't get them niggas out the mud. They got them from Billy King.
Right.
Stop
See,
it, bro. Like, bro,
In
the
order for
Celtics been
2019,
robbing the.
so
I will repeat, the Celtics been robbing the
5
draft for
seasons.
years.
I get what you're saying, Breezy. You would rather draft a star, but it is difficult, like I said, to find somebody in the draft and then let them get on the team, give them the ropes, let them do everything, figure it out, and see if they become that. And that takes time. So with Boston, you've seen it, but they changed that team so many times. Just kept them 2 pieces and changed that team so many times so they finally got lucky and won one. You see what I'm saying? So that's why the Nets
Bro,
is like. That's why they
bro,
be looking like, let
but
me
keeping
grab
Tatum
a
and
huh?
bro,
Go.
Iceman, keeping Tatum and Brown, Iceman is not luck. That's strategy.
Nah. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about they
He talking
kept
about the
them
pieces
2.
around them.
Yeah, I'm talking about pieces around them. They changed so many pieces around them till they found the right formula. So even if they had those 2 and never changed the pieces, they would have never won shit. You know what I mean? So those 2 pieces wouldn't have mean nothing. It was just good. So you gotta
Bro,
build
it's
your team.
still in all, bro. Again, when you say time, I don't know what kind of window y'all be expecting. We trying to be a championship contending team for 4 seasons, and we went to the second round once. So, I mean, what
Niggas,
we talking about?
I
You
Bro.
mean,
feel what
to
I'm
be
saying?
fair, when
Y'all
to be
always
fair,
trying
when
to make it
Tatum
seem like
and
free agents is more important than draft picks, and I disagree with y'all. Facts.
to be fair, when Tatum
To
and
be
Brown
fair,
got
bro, when we
drafted,
when we
the
had when we had all 3 of them niggas that we had and they was on the court, bro, like nobody had stood a chance. Those
right,
are facts, bro. Like
but when
those
Tatum
are
and
It was
straight
Brown,
less
facts.
than
but
20
when
games,
Tatum
dude.
and but when Tatum and Brown got drafted, shit, that following year they went to the Eastern Conference Finals. I think with Boston, since they got those 2, they've been contenders off rip. They just didn't get the
They've been a
job done
top
until
5 team
they
for as long as them 2 niggas been there, and they
right.
wasn't even
So
all stars yet.
exactly. So
That's why they
and
didn't trade them niggas, bro. Like if they would have been in the shitter like we was, yes, they would have got rid of them. The Bucks was never in the
Exactly.
shitter, bro. Like when they got Giannis, bro, the ball was supposed to be in Jabari Parker's hand, not Giannis' hand. Chris Middleton just so happened to be there. Nobody wanted him. They got that nigga from the Pistons.
It took Giannis.
That shit was
I
not
think to
strategic, bro. It was
I
luck.
think I think to Iceman's point, there is a bit of banking on a player because no, I mean I knew Paulo was gonna be a beast, but no one expected Paulo to be an all star this year and to lead Orlando to where they was at. A lot
To
You
of it is
seven,
should.
to
just
They
seven
gotta
luck.
games in the
invest in
first
him, bro.
round.
They gotta give him the minutes. That's what I'll be saying, LM. Bro, how they gonna do anything if they
They
ride in the
gave that they
pine?
gave Paulo the minutes
But
because he
Paulo
was the
was the
first
first
overall
pick.
pick.
Yeah, he was the first overall pick.
But that's the
He
point.
gonna get
Case
the
in
minutes.
point is case in point. Whether it's the first overall, it's still their draft pick, and they invested in him. That's my
No,
point.
Yeah, but
But they
Breezy
got
number
hold on.
one
So y'all
compared
saying
to
we
like
didn't
you
invest
pick
in the
There's a
30
big
draft? Hold
though.
difference.
on.
There's
So
a
y'all
big
so no no
difference
no. So
between
hold on.
picking
So
a
y'all
nigga from 1 through
no.
3 and one
So
to
what?
20
So
to
what?
20
Respect
25.
your draft pick.
It's a
Nah,
big
it is a
difference.
Respect your
difference though,
draft pick.
Breezy. It's a difference. Nobody expect. You can say the same thing about Jimmy Butler. Nobody knew what Jimmy was going to be. He was the last pick in the draft.
I mean,
So
and not only
So,
that,
exactly,
I mean,
you just
a
going to
draft is,
ignore a guy because he was a late draft pick? That shit
but not
whack.
only that though,
yeah,
Breezy.
but Jimmy didn't come out that way out the gate. Like he had to work to get
Right.
to where he was at.
But
He wasn't that nice out the gate.
not only that though, the draft is still a crapshoot at the end of the day. When we
It
dealing
is.
with
It is.
when we dealing with free agents, you already know what you got. You already know what you dealing with. You already going after a proven player. You feel what I'm saying? So it's
I
kind
think
of
it's
like
both
cutting the
though.
line.
I think it's both. I think there's niggas in the draft that you know they gonna hit, and then I think it's with the free agency it's the same shit too. Like
I don't
I
know
knew
LM
Luca
because
was
it's niggas
going.
it's LM it's niggas in the draft that we thought was going to hit that didn't hit.
Right.
So
That's true, but that's why I said it's 50-50
yeah,
because
that's why I
yes, the
said it's a
players that
crapshoot.
you already know I
Listen,
already knew Luca was gonna ball out. I already knew Edwards was gonna ball out. I already knew Wemby was gonna ball out. I knew Miller was gonna ball out. These are players that you already know. Once they hit the NBA, they gonna do something. So it is 50-50. I agree. A lot of these dudes don't hit,
it's way more
but it
50-50 than the
is.
free agency, bro. Like I tell you that for
Yeah,
sure.
I'll give you
And
that.
to explain my point even more further, bro. Like we look at listen, historically in the draft, bro, since the draft lottery, bro, as far as lottery picks panning out, bro, the percentage of that is very, very low. The percentage of that happening is very, very low. Lottery, it even picks outside of it picks in general is even lower. So the thing is,
Facts.
bro, if you take all the picks that's on our team currently, right now, and compare them to the picks that we probably gonna have in the future, what I don't know for the 1 through 8 Philly pick or no 1 through 8 Phoenix pick, bro. It's a big 100. It's a big time chance that them 2 picks is gonna be better than all the picks that we got currently on our fucking team right now.
So let me ask y'all, what is the argument? Leaf want to do it through free agency, and Breezy want to do it to the draft. That's what we talking about.
Well,
Yeah,
nah.
We
I
have
Well,
think it
we
could
again,
be
don't
a
we
bit of
don't own
both.
our future.
yeah. Listen, no.
Right.
Hold
I
on,
think
hold
it
on,
could
hold
be a
on.
both.
Hold on. Let
So
me bring context to it. It was more Iceman, but he heard the stream last night and he was asking about Brandon Ingram and basically making points that he should be on the team. So I was basically saying, nah, I don't agree with that. But it led me to making the title what players because we were saying about Brandon Ingram's motor. Like, yeah, he's talented as y'all want to nobody debated his talent, but it's his motor and will to win a NBA
Exactly.
franchise their first championship. So it's
Yeah.
not necessarily draft or free agency, but I was using that as an example that free agents came here with the intent to contend for a championship and they fell short. And I say contend as in get into the Eastern Conference Finals or the finals that's really contended. We really didn't have success with those free agents. So I'm not clamoring over that. And same thing with Brandon Ingram. I'm not clamoring for him to be here.
Yeah.
Now, I said that to say who's motivated mentally like that, opinion wise, like in you guys' opinion, that wants to win a franchise their first NBA championship.
I think Spider. I think Spider out of
Out of
all of
all
them,
the
I
names
think
that we name is Spider.
yeah.
And ain't nobody else on this team got the same mentality. Next question.
Yeah, I think Spider is mature and he wants to win and he cares about winning and he wants a title. Like when you see Spider play, you see, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, I see it anyway, but I don't see the same thing in Bi or Garland. I don't.
Yeah, but I
Even
think
though
there's
they're
niggas on this
nice.
team that want to win the chip too, though.
Like
I don't think this
even did
lazy.
y'all hear the story about Spider going on the Cavs during the playoffs? He was like them niggas was immature and shit like that. Or some shit happened.
I heard about that, and I mean, listen,
like that nigga Spider
true.
really want to win, bro. He not out there to
you
just
can't
be
tell
playing
me a
for
nigga
money.
that put up 70 points in this league don't want to win.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that.
I think niggas on this team want to win. I just think they don't got the enough skill set
Talent.
to do it.
Yeah.
But I think they want to win a chip though.
But that's why I said, right, when you look at talent, right, and you say Donovan, the reason why I said BI is because you can move him around. Donovan is 1 and 2, but when you put BI at the 4, that's a film. I'm trying to tell you, that's work. Somebody getting work. You know what I mean? And that's the way I look at building.
You looking at it from a mismatch.
Yeah, he is, bro, because that nigga ain't gonna hold up.
He looking at it from a mismatch standpoint with BI.
Name one team that he was on that he played the 4 and it worked.
Well, he was playing the 4 in New Orleans at certain times.
And how that go?
He was burning everybody up. I just told you he when you put him at, when you take Zion out and you put somebody else at center and you put him at
Larry
4,
Nance.
Yeah, you create one hell of a mismatch because now whoever's your big has to guard BI on defense A, and nobody can guard him. You know what I'm saying?
I think he works well at the 4 to 3 and
I think
the
Ike's a
2.
car salesman, man. I think Iceman a car salesman.
Man.
I think he can work at the 3 and the 2 though. I think Ingram got the game.
Iceman is a big time car salesman, but he ain't doing too well because the niggas that he trying to sell us, bro, it's just
I'm not trying to sell. I just see the game differently from how y'all see it. When you put KD at the 4, what kind of mismatches do he create?
That's Kevin Durant.
I'm just saying.
We not putting Kevin Durant and Brandon Ingram in the same sentence. We're not doing that.
Nah, time out. He's 6. Kevin Durant is almost 7 foot. But my thing is his skill set, right? Mm-hmm. When you put that skill set at the 4, what kind of mismatches do you create?
A lot.
That's my point. When you put BI at 6'8" with that similar skill set, hold on. With the similar skill set, not the same, but similar, what kind of problems do you create?
It ain't nowhere near similar.
Bro.
Stop this.
All right. It's not similar.
But then again, leave Boston puts Tatum at the 4 and he's 6'8".
Say it again, LM.
The Boston put Tatum at the 4, he's 6'8".
All right. Nah, we can't put BI.
I mean, I feel like BI could work at the 4, but Tatum can play defense too, so that works out. I think with BI,
Tatum can rebound, nigga. That's why.
Hold on. Y'all right about that. But what about cutting into the player development of Noah Clowney? He cut right into that, bro.
That's true.
Nah, just put Ingram at the 3 and Clowney at the 4.
That's why I said you can move him around.
You don't gotta play the 4 to start out. You don't got to
have what you said. Still got Mikal. Don't say Mikal at the 2, please. For the love of
I ain't gonna lie to you. If Mikal got to start, that's where you got to put him at.
We try to pitch the other 29 owners, bro, about Brandon Ingram with this type of roster. Niggas is fired, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
But if Mikal is in the lineup with Brandon Ingram, you got to put him at the 2, and Cam got to play the 1. Mikal can't come off the bench. Who else you gonna put there?
Breezy, did I say that earlier? You could switch the line with BI. You could do so many different things, and that's what I look at. When I look at Donovan, I see him at playing point guard, which he does good, and he plays.
I know I didn't just hear Cam at the 1.
You can put him.
You the one that suggested it, Lee.
Time out, Lee.
And I had to move. And 2 people came in this party repeatedly. Not y'all. But 2 other people came in this party repeatedly, telling me I had to move off of it, bro, because I had somebody else at the 2.
No, I'm just.
This shit.
I'm just saying
But
that
I ain't
because
saying y'all. I
I'm
said
just
I
saying that
don't
because
agree with you.
realistically,
Don't mean
I'm
nothing
just saying that because realistic, I'm just saying hypothetically, if Ingram was here on the team, niggas don't want Cam coming off the bench. So where you gonna put him at?
Now I
Because
would,
Mikal is starting.
but that's what I said.
So
Like you can move him so many. You can move that lineup. You can move up. You can slide the lineup down, or you can slide it up. Either way, you can move Cam to the one, or you can put Cam at the two and slide the lineup down. That's what I'm saying. With Bi, you can mix and match. With Donovan is just 1 and 2. You know what I mean? But he's good at the 1 and 2. But Bi is dangerous when you start moving him down. It gets real difficult.
My G, if Bi comes here, Clowney is not going to start. He's coming off the bench. That's just how it's going to go.
Yeah,
That's
So hold
that's
on,
what it
hold on,
sounds like
hold
to
on.
me.
So
hold on. So
I mean, I
we
don't think
asked
that's bad
everybody,
either though.
right? We asked everybody but LM. LM, you for Bi coming here or no? Talk to us.
Um, Listen, the way I see it, and I'm just seeing it how I call it. Uh, Cam is realistically probably going to be, and we can't make much moves because of the cap or whatever the case may be. Free agency is not really a lot of people in there. So realistically, Cam is going to be going into the season with getting the green light. We said repeatedly that we need another nigga that can score 20 plus next to him because it damn sure ain't Mikal. If Brandon Ingram come here, he solves that. And we get another creator in the starting lineup so that Cam doesn't have to take much of the offensive workload. So I mean, if Ingram is here and we got we got 2 points per game scorers plus, and that'll probably allow Mikel to just focus on defense and playmaking, like in Phoenix. But I mean, to Joey's point, I don't think Clowney starts, but I think only way Clowney starts is this Cam is at the point guard. If that's the case, they're gonna put Ingram at the 4, Mikel at the 3, Cam at the 2, and then whoever y'all want at the 1. But I think Ingram here would be fire. I think he can give us some. We need some scoring, bro. Besides Cam Thomas, we need a
So
nigga
let
that can
so let
create.
me ask y'all niggas this, because everybody harped on Cam Thomas's facilitating ability, and now niggas want him to play point guard. That's wild, bro.
I'm just
Yeah,
putting him there
Nah,
because
but
I just putting him there because we. I
let
mean, if that's the case, Cam coming off the bench.
let
Cause who else you putting at the
Cam
one?
Johnson. Cam Johnson
Schroeder?
coming off the bench, right? You
let,
talking about Cam Johnson?
Bro,
No, I'm saying
we are
Cam
cooked, bro.
Thomas is coming
let,
off the bench.
let me
We are
explain.
cooked.
Let me explain real quick, right?
We
I'm
are
just
so
saying,
fucking cooked, bro.
Cam Thomas, right? You at times, that's what I'm saying. The same thing would be at times. You can switch them. You can put Cam at the 1 just to extend your lineup, uh, either bigger or smaller. However, you want to put Clowney at the 5, Bi at the 4. However you want to spread the floor out, you can do that if you run Cam at the 1. You know what I'm saying? Or you can bring Ben
That's
or
true.
Schroeder at the 1, put Cam at the 2, McCall at 3, Bi at the 4, whoever at the however you want to run it. It's a lineup that's interchangeable. You know what I'm saying? You can switch it up
Right.
however
But
you
we
want to
talk
do it.
about the starting 5 though, Iceman.
Well, I would put if Ben is still on the team, Ben, Cam, McCall, Bi, and Clax.
That's not a bad. But you talking about if we got Bi, that's the team to start the season.
Yeah. And then I would just once the game start, I would just
That's if
run different.
Mikal is still here
Right.
and
I would
Cam
just
is still
run
here. Yeah.
different. I would change up the lineups. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you
That's
want to
not a
put a
bad line.
scoring lineup in, you could put a scoring lineup in. If you want to put a defensive lineup in, you could put a defensive lineup in. You know what I'm saying? As long as Bi is on the court, it's a problem. Cam Thomas
Yo,
on the court with Bi, that's a hell of a
That's
problem.
not a bad lineup
bro,
because
we
Bi
gonna be
Bi
cooked,
gives
bro.
us that size and that versatility, and he can handle the ball. So
Bro, we gonna
Fact.
be so fucking cooked, bro.
You won't be
Yeah,
cooked.
Ice is a car salesman, yo. I'm
Nah,
telling
man.
you,
I see
man.
the I
We are
see
gonna.
the game. I see the game, bro. The thing is,
No. You see his talent level, but I don't see him sustaining it.
I
That.
see the game. I see his talent
Salute to
level,
the
but I see the
panel.
game because when you draft like what the net what y'all say about drafting a big that can shoot threes is a guy that can play
He can move from the 4 to the 5, and that's what you want to look for. A 4 that's big enough to play the 5, but he can also shoot threes and spread the floor. So, like I said, if you was to draft Daron Holmes and he's 6'10", he spread the floor, shoot 48% from 3, and you put him at the 5, you put Clowney at the floor. My gosh, how much space are you gonna have? You see what I'm saying? That's how I see the game. You want pieces that you can move from different spots and change. Like if you had Zach Edey, I would like to keep Nick Claxton because they played 2 different styles of basketball.
I like
That's
the
what I'm talking about.
versatility idea, bro. But listen, listen. I'm a little bit tired of the back and forth, so I'm gonna ask this question. All in favor at Cam Thomas at the 2.
Oh, you know I got Cam Thomas at the 2.
Yeah,
Everybody in here got Cam Thomas starting at the 2.
Yeah, Cam at the 2.
Who is our point guard?
It's gonna be Ben or Schroeder.
Man, I put Cam at the 1.
I can
Schroeder
almost
ain't no
guarantee.
point guard, bro. He ain't that. Listen, that dude been bouncing around, man. The dude a journeyman. Stop it.
Listen,
y'all talking about having a real team. It don't start with no damn Dennis Schroeder and Brandon Ingram, baby KD who never developed. He never been that dude on defense to try to put him at the 4. Come on, bro. It's just an idea that it's not gonna work. Let's be logical here. When you seen Brandon Ingram dominating at the 4, they played him at the point. He wasn't that when he was with the Pelicans. He ain't never been that. He hit his ceiling, like I already said. This is just a wash debate.
It is a wash.
Hold on. Talk a real debate. See, this is first time on the panel. He came ready for a debate.
This ain't my first time.
Okay. Well, you did come for the debate. That part is true. Yeah, I'm actually on the same side as that debate. But I said it in other words, but I'm shy to have Ingram on the team to keep it real. I think that again, as far as his draft pick and when he got drafted up until now, and just I don't know. It's I question his motive. I don't question his.
I'm vetoing every bit of that shit, bro. Like, listen, bro. Look, it's less than 65 games a year, bro. I don't see any real consistency with him on and off the court, and you're gonna basically promote him to like a number 2 scoring option, bro, on the team. And on some nights he may be called on to take the last shot or do something just because of his skill set.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. He ain't consistent enough.
He ain't consistent enough. Get his monkey ass out of here. Let's move
He
on
ain't
to the
that,
next
bro.
game.
He's a baby KD who never came out the cradle, man. Let's be serious here.
Facts. Facts, bro. Now let's get to listen. And I'm taking bets with anybody up in here. If we start Cam Thomas at the 2, and we still got Ben Simmons and Strud on this roster to start at the 1, bro, we are not winning over 50 games. We are not winning over 41 games. We will not be over 500, bro.
I mean, what are options? What are options for the 1 though?
You know how you compete? You put Cam at the 1, see what's gonna happen, and you let Ben watch. If Ben is really that, he gonna take his ass in the gym and he gonna step up, or else get rid of Ben. I'm telling you right now, you gotta.
Ben ain't gonna do shit, bro, because he hurt, bro. Ben ain't gonna do shit.
I don't want to hear that. No, we're not gonna baby him like we're not babying him with all that. Oh, my mental and all my back. Listen, if you healthy and your mental there, you gonna step up, or Cam gonna be the point guard. Period.
I think.
Listen, Ben ain't gonna be there. I wouldn't give that nigga a red cent after this year, even if he didn't play.
You gotta see. Too much money, too much clout. You gotta see. Give it a shot this year.
It's $40 million for 1 year, bro. Teams have gotten off that, bro. Like, listen, I want to move on.
I don't think that Nets resign him anyway. I don't care how. Hold on, I don't care how good Ben Simmons played this season. I don't think the Nets resign him.
No, I don't want to resign him, but I'm
play
gonna go
good
with
this
Jay.
year. Anything close to that defensive player of the year type shit? Yeah, they will resign him. You crazy?
I don't put too much faith in Ben Simmons. Guys, I don't put too much faith in Ben Simmons, but I agree with Jay. I do think he's going to try to play and try to ball out the season only because he's going to want to get paid. But I'm not putting too much faith in him, but I think he is going to try to do better than what he's given us previously.
Yeah, and listen, I agree with that. But at best, he helps us win. But I still think the direction of the Nets shouldn't re-sign him.
I still don't want to sign a nigga though. Hell no.
Yeah, do whatever you want to do, and you try to raise your trade value. We get it, but we know for a fact that we not signing him again.
Man, if that's better for us, it's better for signing trade when we get rid of his ass.
But if you don't have a real point guard,
he even cracked 100 games for the Nets yet, bro. He been here like 3 seasons.
Okay, but the thing about it is, if you don't have a real point guard in this era where it's positionless basketball and you got a player that talented, you got to try to run the table, bro. Because if you don't draft nobody or go get a free agent and y'all already trash, and it's the only kind of light you got to roll what you got until you can try to do
Nah,
something else. You don't
but
jump
no,
into
we
another
not.
field without trying to see about the grass you already done grown. Like
No,
you
but I'm
jumping
not. I'm
ahead
not.
too much,
Bro,
bro.
we ain't
I'm not.
growing no grass, bro. We
Listen, I'm
basically
not
cutting out
But
a
now
disagreeing
you
with
divot.
that.
looking
We
at
ain't
Ben
growing
Simmons,
shit.
you got to see
But
what's up with Ben Simmons.
We ain't
yeah, but
growing
that's
that
what I'm
shit.
saying.
Ben Simmons is
Yeah,
a
but
piece of trash.
bro,
He's
we not
done.
again at the end of the day, we not talking about his talent and what he can and can't do. We talking about his availability, bro. He played 15 out of 82 games.
If
So
he's
even if
available, you play him.
but that's what I'm. But what I'm saying is, the last off season we had these same conversations about if he's available, and this is why I always bring up the specific stat of 15 out of 82 games. I'm not impressed, regardless of what he can bring to this team. We need something else. We need another point guard, and the reason why I seen Cam Thomas play off ball, I seen him go from the season before last to this season that just passed, become a good off ball shooter. I see the stats that back it. I seen the game in real time. So I don't want him to be the one because I need him to play off ball and on ball. And you kind of take that away if he running the point. And for him to be the best scorer on the team, you know what I'm saying? He is already a pass second type of player.
He could
So
still be that
nah, I
at the
don't think
one.
King Thomas should be the point guard. I think he should be the
He could
two. I'm gonna
still
stand
be that
on
at
that.
the one. He could still do all of that at the one, bro. Like
Not with
Steph
this
do.
roster, bro. Not with this roster.
Well, then just
Yeah,
change
but
the
look at
roster
this.
then.
Cam
Cam
Not with
Thomas
Thomas
Change
is not
Mikal
the
the
Bridges
two.
at
roster
the
then.
two, bro.
No,
Not
he
with
is
Put him
not
not
the
with
like
one
Mikal
two.
Bridges. And
Change
this
the
is what I'm
roster
saying.
then.
Hold on. There's nobody. All right. There's nobody on this team that we need to be moving Cam Thomas around for. Like, oh, you should adjust to them. No, they should be adjusting to him. Real
no,
shit.
Cam
And why
Thomas.
is that?
Cam Thomas had a few good scoring games, bruh. He ain't showed y'all shit yet. Slow your ass
Bro, hold on.
down.
How many games you watch, bro? How many Brooklyn Nets games you watch? How many Brooklyn Nets games you watch?
Say that he's that nigga. Come on, what many games you been watching?
Bro, I watch every Brooklyn Net game, bro. That's
He
not fair for
covered
you to say.
every
I
he
seen
covered
it.
every game this year. So I ain't gonna hold you.
Bro, I recap every game, and I'm only saying that to say that I see the difference in his game when he wasn't even. You talking about a few games, bro? They
It
was
ain't leading
running the
to a
offense.
500
They,
record, bro.
bro, whose side you on, bro? Whose side you on, bro?
A lot of those games we scored like
Yo,
that, man. It was garbage
can,
time, bro. He wasn't even winning a lot of them games.
listen. Can
That's
I
not true,
finish
bro.
again? Like I said, you could have fans like Leaf who want to clamor after free agents coming here to save the
I
day
want
like
to
they got a
win,
cape
bro.
on their back.
That's what I
Hold
want to
on,
win.
let me, bro. At the end of the day, yeah, you and other fans think it's okay to put all of the losing that the 50 losses is not on Cam Thomas, especially when we wasn't running the offense through him through the first. It only adjusted to run it through him because what we started with was losing, and that is Ben Simmons.
Man, all
Y'all
the
make it seem
problems
like
You
with Ben
can't run.
Simmons.
Hold on.
Hold
You
on. Let
can't.
me say this. Let me say this before y'all start going off about Ben Simmons and all of this and that. Bro, when Ben Simmons is here, he played 15 games. He was like 9-6 out of those 15 games. That's a small sample size of winning, bro. 15 games, 9-6. Don't make it seem like he was 15-0, bro. So I see him in situations where I'm like, yo, why you didn't pass that? That's soft shit, bro. We could have won some of those 6 games that we lost if he was more aggressive. He's not this player that's gonna, how they quote unquote say, move the needle. He's not him, bro. He's
How many games Cam Thomas started?
off the rip, bro. I don't know.
You
Hey,
don't know.
this honestly, this is my view. If Cam
He
can't play the
started
point, he
51
coming off
games.
the
What's
bench.
our record, bro?
If Cam can't play the point, he coming off the bench, and this is why I say this: he's too little to play the two. I don't care how good you can score. In this era, you can't play the two at no damn 6'3", bro. It ain't happening. Okay,
Donovan is
listen. You put him
6'1"
at the
and played it
point.
too.
Hold on. You put him at the point.
Most of the
See if
short
he can
niggas,
see the
most of the
floor
short
Donovan is
and
niggas
at
that
score.
the
could,
Listen,
wait,
most of
wait,
I
wait,
never
hold
short
up.
said he
niggas
wasn't
that
Donovan
could
played
play
cool.
the
it too,
two
and
I
he
can play
shit
never said he
defense.
decent.
wasn't talented, but at that size, you got to see if he can see the floor and score at the one. If he can't, bring him off the bench. He's too little to play the two. This is the problem that Dallas Mavericks has with Kyrie Irving. Oh, you talk about, he can do this, he can do that. But then it's so much you have to cover for with a guy that's that small who's never had defensive prowess. Let's be logical here.
You can say the same
I'm
thing about
logically
Jalen Green.
disagreeing with you, bro. I seen
You can
Cam
say the
Thomas
same
at the
thing about
two.
Jalen
Then
Green.
that's why they ain't winning neither.
I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot to that. Y'all just, I think y'all just take context out of shit
Yeah,
because
exactly, bro. Like,
if we add a lot of the games that Cam Thomas was balling out on, the nigga was not the reason we was losing.
I'm just saying
let's
it
keep
just
it a
sounds like
fact.
nobody working, bro. It just sounds like
And
nobody working.
that all
And
might
y'all,
be true.
and
And
y'all
that all
can't
might
say
be
no,
true.
but
But
you
and
know
that
it
all
No,
might
might
be
be
no,
true.
true.
cause
You the
But
one,
nah,
I'm
cause
you
going
want
niggas
to
was
talk
to
about
coming in
oh
here
I'm going to
every
disagree
game.
with this
They was
charade,
bro.
y'all was
bro.
You want
coming
to
in here. Y'all was
undefine because
coming in
Cam
here every
Thomas
game.
playing
That
basketball.
Breezy, every game y'all was coming in here after Breezy came in, and most of the times. No, to keep it a buck, niggas was not saying, "Yo, Cam, yo, why the fuck Cam was doing that shit?"
We
No,
wasn't
niggas was talking
allowed
about
to,
why
bro. The host
Mikal.
wouldn't allow it.
No,
Bro,
that's
what you
I don't
mean?
think that's
Stop.
The
true.
host
You
But
wouldn't
just
we was
allow
grown
it.
and
talking a
now you
lot about
capping.
Mikal and Cam Johnson doing dumb shit. It
Yeah,
wasn't
of course we
exactly
was,
all
but
on Cam.
because we put a lot of the onus on them. But in the meantime, bro, nobody in here was allowed to give no criticism on Cam Thomas all fucking
Lies.
season.
Lies.
Nobody.
All lies.
No,
All
it wasn't.
lies.
No,
Bro,
it
all
ain't.
lies.
And I
Hold
got
on,
all
hold
the
on.
episodes to prove it.
Listen,
Nobody was
hold on.
allowed
I
to do
want
that.
cause listen, we only got 32 wins, and I got time, cuz y'all want to recap the recap. We could do that. Because at the end of the day,
Yeah,
y'all
let's
not
do
playing no
that.
playoffs.
Because he
Hold
started
on, hold on,
51 games,
hold on,
and I
hold
guarantee
on.
you our record is under 500 when he started those games. Now, tell me I'm lying.
Woo!
I got
Listen,
no
all I'm
count. Where's my
saying
But
is,
that's
laptop?
what I'm saying. You
Where's the
taking
bro,
the
laptop?
all I'm saying
context
is
out of that
you
though,
take
Lee.
context out of the whole
Fuck
conversation,
that
bro.
context, bro. Tell me how many
Bro,
games we
no, but
won.
listen, like I said, this the
Now,
entertainment
now,
side of
now
me,
I'm
bro.
up.
Now you're not
Because
even
y'all
talking
niggas did,
basketball,
y'all
bro.
not gonna do this
Now
to
you're
me.
not even
A nigga
talking
came in here,
basketball. Now
told the
you
truth
just
about
yelling
Cam
over
Thomas,
people,
and
bro.
everybody
You love
ignored
to
it.
do this shit. You love to do this shit. You're not
It's
making
not.
no
I don't
basketball
think it's
points.
bailout for Cam though. It was a lot of context to those games when we came in and discussed it,
Exactly.
bro.
This is what I be
Oh
saying. Do you
God.
actually watch the games or do you watch the box
You
scores?
can keep
Yeah,
telling me
but it's
contest about the
if it's
games, bro.
Okay.
if
I
it's
did
I got
context
one
for
230
Cam, then
question.
minutes
it's context for
I got I
everybody
got
on
one
the
65
team, though.
question.
games this
I
year,
got
bro.
one
Don't
question
talk
that'll
to me about
debunk
how I
everything.
watch the games and watch the box score.
If
Don't do
I'm
that
But
to me.
wrong, if I'm
Don't do
Iceman,
Bro,
that.
wrong,
but wait,
Iceman,
but
dude,
I
stop
ain't the
saying
nigga
that,
that's
bro.
Iceman.
putting
You not,
2
you
But
hours
take
in
hold
the
on,
the
hold on,
paint
hold
every
context
on,
day,
out
hold
of
on,
bro.
hold
it.
on. But
Me.
hold on.
Go ahead,
Iceman,
Ellen.
there were
Go
games
ahead,
where
Ellen.
we came in here and and realistically niggas was like, yo, Cam wasn't the issue this game. It was the other niggas. So I'm not saying y'all wrong. I'm not saying Cam didn't have any bad games. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is majority of the times we came in here and we wrapped up the games, Mikal wasn't contributing, Cam wasn't
Facts.
contributing,
Big
Claxton wasn't
double.
contributing, Schroeder wasn't contributing. None of these niggas was doing shit
Dinwiddie, remember the
except
Dinwiddie?
Cam.
Remember
hey,
Dinwiddie?
Dinwiddie
Dinwiddie
was
wasn't playing good.
Dinwiddie was throwing lobs to Mr. Whammy. Like, let's keep it a buck. Like, Nick, we was like,
Said
it was a
Mr.
lot of shit on
Webb.
this team that was wrong. But one
hey,
thing we came
gentlemen,
in here and was consistent was like, yo,
There's a
all
lot
right,
of
Cam
niggas in
balled
here
out. It
that got
wasn't wins,
dementia, bro, because
but
Cam
Hold
Thomas
on.
was taking a
Let me
whole
read
lot of
this
shots,
comment.
and we was doing a
No.
whole lot of losing, bro.
Hold
So
on. Let me
don't
read
do
this
that.
comment.
Don't
Hold
do
on. Let
that.
me read this comment. Let me read this comment. Sama said, our top three earners, Ben Simmons, Bridges, and CJ missing, and people blame a $4 million player for not taking us to the playoffs. Exactly. The ludicrousy, the hip,
Not,
like, bro, this shit
bro.
okay,
don't
That's
make no
okay.
sense. And then,
nobody
yo,
Listen,
but there's context to
nobody
that
blames him
too.
for
oh,
that, bro.
right, hold on,
Nobody
and
blames
you
him for
and
that.
yo talk, yo Tuesday loudest and yell it to the top of your lungs and be wrong the entire time, bro. If you say that,
I'm
yeah,
not
I
wrong.
watched the games and I did
All
the
I
play
gave
by
was
play.
facts.
Hold
All
on,
I gave was
how you?
facts.
Hold on. But what I'm saying, no, you can't say all I gave is facts and then say fuck the context. You playing both sides of the fence.
I'm not
You
playing
can't
both
do
sides of
that,
the fence, bro,
bro.
because
See, this is what I'm saying. All you
you ain't
bro, this
applying
is
no
what you do.
context
You
to
cut me
nobody
off and
else.
start
When it's
talking.
time to
Bro,
criticize
see
Cam
what I'm
Thomas, we
saying?
can't do
Bro,
it, bro,
I can't
because
even.
you got to go
Bro,
down the
I
list.
can't even listen. You won't even let me listen to you and rebuttal the shit you said. You rather cut me off and overtalk me than actually let me make my talking point. I just heard you say that on this stream. You said fuck context 5 minutes ago, and then you just said I'm spitting facts. You cannot spit facts without context, bro.
Okay.
Stop it. You
This
can't.
is a
Hold on,
question I got.
hold on. Listen. This whole stream for 7 streams, you've been trying to pull my card, and bro, I've been letting it slide. I'm not letting this shit slide no more, bro. I'm telling you what it is. I'm listening to you and I'm rebuttaling. Just because you talking louder and cutting niggas off, don't mean you making better talking points. And I'm telling you, you were wrong last year saying that Mikal Bridges should have been a 2. It was a disaster. I think you're wrong this year saying that Cam Thomas should be the 1. I don't care if Real Debate's backing you. I'll fucking debate Real Debates too, nigga.
Okay,
Like, what
Breezy.
is you really
Breezy.
saying?
Hey, Breezy. I would like for you or any gentleman here or anybody that's in the chat, name one team who has been consistently successful or ever went to the finals and won with somebody that's under 6'5" at the 2. Go get.
Iverson.
You know what? I want you to go
Allen
get every
Iverson.
championship team right now. Every championship team for the last
If we
10 to
being
15
real,
years.
Allen Iverson. If we being real, they won one finals game, even though them niggas got cooked. But he did give them one
So
finals.
you see, even in the older era, in the 2010s, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Listen, Cam Thomas has never been that guy defensively. Breezy, you can sit up here and argue. Everybody do whatever you want to do. We're not
I
going to
mean, to
believe
be
Cam
fair, Steph
Thomas.
made it work, but
We're
that's just
not
because of
going
his
to
ungodly
believe.
shooting
We're
ability.
not going to believe Cam Thomas is stopping anybody from getting 50. Yes, he can give you 40 or 50. We've seen that. Okay. Well, it's a bunch of dudes that can do that in the league. He's not that special. He is
Bro, so
not
you
going
saying,
to
That's
be.
bro,
cap.
hold on.
That's
I
cap.
never,
That's
hold on,
cap.
hold on.
That's
Damian
cap.
Lillard, Damian
Bro,
Lillard
I
can give
never
you
took the
50.
debate.
Bro,
I
hold on.
never
I can
took the
debunk
debate
that
to
whole
say he
point.
is like the best defender in the whole wide world. I never said none of that. I
I
just
can
You
said
got to
debunk
that.
be
that whole
locked
point. But
down
go
to
ahead,
be under
Breezy.
6'5" to be successful as a 2. You got to be super athletic. Let me tell you something. This was Cam need that he don't get. You got to be
Listen,
super
hold on,
athletic.
Let me say
That's
this. Let me
not
say this.
true
Since you
either.
asked the question, you asked the question, and I kind of want to get
Right, go
to
ahead.
your answer. Tony Parker. Tony Parker was a small guard, even though he was a point guard. I give y'all that, but he was still a small guard that had success with winning the championship.
Oh, I
And
said 2. Nope,
hold
that
on.
ain't the answer.
What you mean that ain't the answer? How tall was Tony Parker?
You made an answer. That ain't the answer, and you know it ain't.
Well, how old was Tony?
Yeah,
How
2.
tall was
I
Tony
said
Parker?
a 2. You trying to
Steph
make a
Curry.
point for
Steph
2
Curry
points.
got.
Nope.
Steph Curry got 5, and Steph Curry got 5, and he's 6'2".
No. Y'all do.
Ain't
You
I'm
no,
saying he a
because
guard,
Curry is
bro.
a
You trying to
small
make a
guard.
point guard and 2 guard. I'm sorry.
Listen. What I'm saying is, yeah, technically you're right, but at the end of the day, a small
Technically, I
guard
am
in the
right.
back court did win a championship. And I'm not saying that Duncan and Timmy. I'm not saying Timmy D and David Robinson is the same as Clowney and Claxton, but it's the same formula. You know what I'm saying? If you had 2 bigs in the front court opposed, and that's what they did with Cleveland and Donovan Mitchell. 2 bigs in the front with Donovan Mitchell in the back. That's their winning formula. That's how they trying to win the game.
And how
Same thing
far
with
that
Rudy
got?
Gobert. Hold on. Same thing with Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the Western Conference. Bro, it's teams that still trying to do it. It's not like I'm just pulling this idea out of
It is
nowhere.
not working. It is not
Franchise tries
working.
this way of winning.
What you mean?
Not
And how you
working.
don't count Tony Parker?
Somebody said that Jamal Murray is 6'4".
Right, Jamal Murray's 6'4", 6'3". Nigga won a
He's
chip.
a point guard.
No, he's
What
not.
the
He a
fuck is
point guard.
going on?
He can play. He can. A lot of point guards in this league, bro, is
He
niggas
could
that can
play point
score that
guard
got
because
decent
Jokic was
playmaking
there,
Y'all
dog.
gonna
That's what
abilities.
you
focus it
telling me?
too, bro. We're not gonna play these games. I'm not playing these games with y'all
So
up
is
at
Kyrie a point guard?
3:30 in the morning, bro. We're not
So
gonna be
Kyrie is
saying
a
dudes
point
are
guard.
point guards that are not point guards.
Kyrie
We're
won a
not gonna be
championship as the point
no,
guard, didn't he?
no. We're not doing this. You're gonna say the dude
But
is the,
bro,
it's the position he
when
plays, the
Kyrie
position
won
he plays.
when
But
Kyrie
Kyrie
won
is
a
a small
Listen,
guard,
championship, he
you're
no?
was
trying
in
to win the
Cleveland. He
debate,
was at the
bro.
one.
Kyrie is a small guard,
One
no?
mic, guy. One mic.
Kyrie is a small guard,
Two
and
this
he won
year.
a chip.
Two this year. That's what he is, and that's why it didn't fucking work.
No,
Nah,
he's
but he
still a
was a
small
tall.
guard,
He went
bro.
at the
But you're
two
saying
guard. He
the
was
position
He's
point is
playing the two
irrelevant here.
though.
The position
Bro,
point
what
is
position is
irrelevant.
Kyrie
We
playing?
talking about height. We talking about height. You
Yeah.
said small guards. Small
Did you
guards has
see?
one chip.
Did you see in the finals that height affected Kyrie a
Don't
lot
the
in
nigga
those
won a
matchups?
fucking ring. It
He
don't
said
what
small.
matter.
He said small
Yes.
guards
Oh,
at the two. That's what he said, LM, bro.
it don't matter because
It does
the league
matter.
is fucking positionless. Who gives a fuck if he's
You
at the two
saying it
or
don't matter,
not?
motherfucker? But I just gave you two history lessons on how it
Yeah.
do matter.
Yo,
No, it do
hold on,
not.
y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, it's
It
late. We're
didn't.
gonna
It
have to
didn't work.
continue this. We're gonna have to part two this, man. But I'm gonna tell you for right now, man. Shout out to Leaf. I don't know why you put that lame ass title talking about nobody care about your ideas. That's not even consistent. Shout out to my guy
It is
Orange
consistent.
Spiegel. He called you out on that shit. Like hold on. We put. I'm gonna do the Tyrese voice, man. We got your YouTube scrolling across the bottom of the screen. What more do you want from me? Shout to my guy Lee 4788. Shout to Iceman. Follow him on Twitter at Iceman at Dawn. Shout to Joey BK. Shout to LM. Y'all already know what's good with LM. He always popping up talking basketball. Y'all know what's up. Shout to Real Debates for coming up, kicking up dust, man. Don't be a stranger. We out here. Nets fans got 32 wins. We mad as hell. We want something different to happen. And again, shout to my guy Joey BK. I can't forget Joey BK, man. Again, man, Nets fans is the best fans. I'm gonna get with y'all on the next one, y'all. Peace.
All right.